And hello, my sweet netherlings. Welcome, welcome. Get on in here. I think a bunch of my windows need to be quickly reloaded because I had a little internet hiccup or a server hiccup with YouTube. Give me a second. I just wanna check what I can see. Give me a minute. There we go. Hi there. Hi. Welcome on in. There we go. YouTube had a bit of a hiccup on the way in. Not sure what the fuck that was. Let's go. How we doing, everyone? How we doing? Hello there. Hi. How you doing? Yeah, no worries. All good. Yep. All is well. Oh, goodness. See, at least it was just during the little, like, loading screen on the way in. At least YouTube didn't wait till, like, we were up and going. Oh, goodness gracious. How are we all doing, my dear sweet netherlings? Let me shut this and do this. Sorry, give me a second. I gotta refresh a bunch of things so I can make sure I can see stuff. Just woke up, haven't left bed yet. Wonderful. That's the way we like to start the morning. It's a great start to the day. And that's like we love that start to the day. That's perfect. Absolutely delightful. And Higgsy, thank you very much for the super. Hey, been cooking up something exciting. So glad to chill here. Lovely. Hey, get on in here. Come on, get in here. Right. Let's go. I'm excited to see what you've been cooking up. And of course, from the pre-chat as well, Momoyoni, thank you very, very much for the super. We got another play, A Midsummer Night's Dream. Wonderful. A classic. I was in like a scene of it one time, Midsummer Night's Dream, but I've never touched it again since. I did see it at World Shakespeare Festival though, so it was pretty good then. It was pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty good. Oh goodness, I think I wasn't Puck. This was when I was like first starting. I wasn't Puck, but I was one of Puck's little helpers. And of course, Asquith as well. Thank you very much for the super, Asquith. Thank you very much, darling. Let's go and welcome to the Netherbrand, whoever hath received. And Brit, resident sleep avoider. What's up, Brit? Just now. Hi. I just woke up and I fear this stream will put me right back to sleep. Like Ryza, chat's frozen. Oh, let me refresh it. It was probably the little YouTube hiccup that did it. There we go. Much better. Fixed. All right. Perfect. Yippee. Yeah, right. Yippee. No one is immune to the Zander. Right, Ryza got sent straight to sleep. Ryza was giving me a hand with something last night, and I was just like talking between things, and he literally just fell straight asleep, and I was like, what happened to this boy? What happened to this boy? This poor boy, what happened to him? He was like... And I was like, is he good? Is he good? Give him some nades. The Zanny's voice happened. The sleepy dino boy literally just like fell straight. Like he was just gone. He was just fully like nodding off. He was gone. He was out of it. He knocked out listening to you. He did. It was really cute. He was like, and I was like, adorable. Look at him go. Look at him go. He was meant to be giving me a hand with something, and he just nodded off like partway through. And I was like, look at this guy. Look at this dude. We still got it done, but he like kept falling asleep, and then he'd wake up and be like, huh? Just had a power nap. It's fine. And I'm like, yeah. And then we'd go for like another 15-20 minutes, and he'd be like, again, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna leave him this last time. I think I'm gonna make sure that he gets some rest this last time. Emotional support EP Dino Boy, literally. Just the emotional support was needed. Oh yeah, he streamed tired when he seemed tired when he streamed yesterday. Yes. Yeah, no, he was definitely, and it was definitely late for him as well. So it was nice to kind of just get to send him gently to sleep and then like run off and abandon him. I knew as soon as he was like, I'm just gonna lay down in bed while we talk. I'm like, okay, you're fucked. You're gone. You're done. You're done. There's no chance of you escaping. You're just completely done. You are not getting away from this. You've said that you're going to go. You're going to just lay down in bed while while we talk. Yeah, sure. That's going to work. And Brit, no one is immune to the EP power of Zanny's voice. It's true. It's true. It happens. It's real. You guys have convinced me it's real. You don't stay in VC when someone falls asleep. SMH. Yes. What I do is I stay in VC, and then through my microphone input, I start playing hypnosis tracks to them, to tell them that they're going to become a submissive cat girl. That's what I do whenever one of the bros falls asleep in VC. SMH, these Incubus activity, these incubi. Hey, and S-Tard, welcome to the Netherbrand. Get on in here, darling. Welcome. Tee-hee. I can contest that. The fact that, that was me last night. I started falling asleep as soon as stream started. Perfect. We're living the dream. I want to make sure that as many people are like honk-shooed as possible. Just sent straight to sleep. Just immediately. Absolutely zero hesitation. Just fall straight asleep as soon as I will it. You know? I think it's cute. No, I do like seeing people like just kind of gently fall asleep though. I don't know. It's nice. It's really nice. And Archer, thank you for the 2 months. Being shy has always been hard, but you in this community made me realize that being quiet doesn't mean I'm less. Oh, darling. Oh, thank you. And of course, thank you for the 2 months of another brandedness. And it is awesome to have you here, of course. And hell yeah, we love the lurklings. The heck, netherlings, lurkers, it doesn't matter. Whatever the heck. A netherling is a netherling, and it's lovely to have you here. It's like massively. Okay, huge love to you. Huge love. A netherling is a netherling. Exactly. Exactly. I'll say it as many times as need be. Oh, welcome back, damn straight. Yeah, heck yes. Let's go. That's actually adorable. No, that's absolutely wonderful. Like, I adore that, of course. All right. But what do you guys say we hop on some tiny Glade? After all, streams are always that little bit better when we got the jingling keys in front. And it's not like I'm going to stop yapping as soon as tiny Glade is on. If anything, I'll be yapping more because I'll be building tiny little towns as we go and making like cute little villages, right? What do you say? Come on, let's get to the cozy game, shall we? Let's get to the... Yeah. Apparently that's on the schedule. Let's go. I love how I have to check my schedule because I'm never sure what I'm doing, like, tomorrow. I know what I'm doing in the next 2 days, but, like, let's go. I used to be a lurker, and now I'm awake at 7 a.m. to watch you. The sacrifices we make for cute VTubers, my goodness. The shocking sacrifices. The jingling keys, damn straight. Ooh. Oh, and of course, thank you for the silver. I have given Pape, Zanny Pape a voice, and he squeaks. He zooms as... Oh, wait a minute. He's as zoomy as you are with the new squeaker. I imagine Pape planning to steal your dice with the jellies. Pape Brand damn well better not. Pape Brand better not if he knows what's good for him. Okay, Pape Brand better not. Better not? My days. Pape Brand better not. Oh, and Marmot on Toast, thank you for the 10 months. Nether branded for 10 months, but it was in June last year I started lurking your stream, so technically I hit the 1 year mark this month. Okay, well that counts. That counts. That counts. That counts. To be fair, you know, we didn't even have the Nether branded until like a fair bit late in as well. We were reasonably quick with the Nether branded. The fact that so many people hopped in the Nether branded as well early on as well. I like to feel like I know that Okay, so here's the thing. I know that ASMR is not a particularly like unique concept within the VTuber sphere. However, the bit where I feel like is my like little unique point with it, right, is I get to do like the little sound design, which I love. And on top of that, I got my little like script writing experience in the background as well. And also I got like the little acting stuff. So I feel like I got all the stuff needed to make absolutely bussin' ASMR, you know? The theme with this one we're going for, I'm thinking like little tiny like, I'm thinking we're going with like a little tiny swamp town. But also we're kind of making it very, very dense. Like kind of spooky house on the hill. Yeah, I think that's a good way to sum it up. Spooky house on the hill. Oh. Yeah, do the townsfolk fear you yet? Teehee. It's only a matter of time. And Hodu! Hi, Hodu! What's up, Hodu? Thank you very, very much for the gifted member. Cheers, Hodu. Look at Hodu being a hecking sweetie. My goodness gracious. Hodu. I use any streams at 7 AM as a sleep schedule to wake up for, otherwise I have no schedule. I've turned into VTube watching to being beneficial for myself for being okay, but that's like such a smart way to do it though, right? Because like it gives you, if you're kind of like, you know, you're in the place where you're like, oh, you know, I need like an alarm almost. Like heck, having like a sunny little guy like me being like, hi, time to wake up, good morning Netherlings, mwah, get in here. Get in here, hi, come in. Let's go. Let's start your day. You're looking sweet today. Come on. You look adorable, especially adorable. Right? It's good. You know what? I think we'll actually start a new town since this is like the start of the stream as well. Because I feel like this is done. The like densely packed houses, the scary little house on the hill. Let's start a new little town, and we have snow, Olden, autumn. Ooh, autumn could be really nice. We've only done summer, Olden, and flowery so far. Actually, autumn I think is the only one that we haven't like played around with. It feels very Game of Thrones. Oh. Oh, that's cool. I like how they've given us that to start off with. They give you a random building in the center to start off with. Oh. I love that. Yeah, we've done winter before. Oh, pretty. This is a really pretty start. Wait. Okay, we have an entire forest. Okay, this is really cute. Okay, so clearly we're going to make a little path around it, right? I love autumn so much, right? And love Netherbrand's rogue sniper. Lovely to see you, darling. Thank you very much for the gifted member. Good work, sniping sniper. I'm thinking we start this as like the center of the town and like build out, you know? that's like a cute little meeting place in the center. I think we can make it a little taller as well. No, I kind of like it at the old height. There we go. A cozy market with lots of trees. Right? I like that. Also, hi Netherlings. Hi there. Cute, cute. It's us. It's us. Yes, it is. Yes, it bloody well is. Stop poking the sheep. I'm giving it head pats. No, I'm not poking it. I'm giving it head pats. Okay. Ba, ba, ba. Tee-hee. It's nice to see someone who treats the sheepies nicely. Oh, I adore my little sheepies. I adore sheepies. Especially my ones. Look at my little Netherling sheepies. Same brain cell. Love this game much cozy. Right? I love the whole sort of like cozy atmosphere. There's something very sweet about like, I suppose like just starting a day. Playing like a game like this. There we go. You know what, actually? Let's make a quick change to this. Let's change the style. I like the houses, but I actually want to do a different window style. I kind of like the more like classic window style. I want to say like the more fancy thing. I say this every time, but that is a 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 riding on a Netherling's head. There we go. Oh, I love how the windows light up at night. Oh, that's so cute. Barson. Barson. Bar-arson. Barson. You know, somehow the comfies were sheep who didn't resort to arson and regularly committing horrible crimes. Yet somehow my Netherlings speed ran their way there. And this is Tiny Glade. It's a cute little game about building houses. How dare you compare? Yeah, because you bullied the fuck out of us too much. Ah, so this is a side effect from spoiling my Netherlings, I see. This is yet another side effect. The consequences of my own actions come home to roost yet again. You trained us. We're actually well, we aren't them now, are we? No, you're right. You're not. You're not. You're my sweet little Netherlings. My goodness. Maybe it's not the sheep side. Maybe it's the jelly side. True. Maybe it's the being little jelly devils that does it. I don't know. We're falling into the nature versus nurture question regarding criminals. Part of me believes that you would have ended up, you know, little arsonists regardless. You know what, let's make these houses, like, a little more built up. I want to say that the ones nearer the center are a bit more, like, built up, you know? Let's... Ooh. Oh. Cute. Teehee for your hell spawn. So true. You're my little devils. And there's no getting away from me. The hell did I just... Oh, wow. And now what we'll do is we'll just drag this over to here. That'll be cute. It's going to be like the tiniest little balcony. There we go. I love this game. It's so cozy. Right? I've got my coffee with me. I'm waiting for it to cool down still. I think we'll use the other style of door here. I don't know, because it gives a doorbell either way. Oh, I think that's still cute. Having that like little outward door there. There we go. Cute. Very cute. Okay, I like that. That's a good start. It's simplistic, yet this has a very cute aesthetic in it. Right! I always adore games like this. I think that, like, not enough attention is paid to, like, just cute games. Cute games have so much, like, good in them and provide so much. But, like, the aesthetic is just adorable. And it's something that's, like, a really comfy yapping game, you know? Like, you can just grab, like, little rotunda buildings like this and be like, oh, I think I'm gonna drop one, like... let's say a little bit over to, here. Let's say here. Right? Here looks like a good place for it. Actually, let's say here. Let's say the path down here. Like, we can just grab one of these and make it feel cute, you know? The sound works so peak. I do love a good bit of sound design. You guys know I love sound design. Sound design's like one of my favorite things. Oh, that's cute with the double doors. Oh, on 19th of June, June will arrive Architect Life, another cozy. Yes, I've heard of it. I've heard of it. I believe I've already requested perms for it. I just gotta make sure they give them to me. Let me play your games. I demand it. New game? Yeah, no, if anything, like, I've been trying to get, like, honestly, at this point, I've just given up on trying to get perms for Infinity Nikki. I think I've accepted that that's just not going to be, you know? It's one of those situations where it's like, Infold, tell me what you want, and then tell me why it cannot be. You know? Like, I understand. I understand. I'm not fancy enough for Infold. I defended them so much on the Love and Deep Space thing. I gave them their props. I did. Man, it's sad, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. It wasn't quite my choice whether or not, you know, I could get the Infinity Nikki thing, but I think that we're not gonna get them. And honestly, they kind of rewrote the whole story now. So, like, who is even out here being infinite anymore? I mean, for real. Who's out here being, like, Infinity Nikki? Which timeline? Was it the one that got erased? They rewrote the story. Yeah, they did the thing where, like, they take a sweet concept and then try and make it unnecessarily edgy, from how I understand it. Which, like, I don't really get, because if you're going to do that to a product, Infinity Nikki ain't really the one, you know? Okay, I can start sipping my coffee now, because obviously it's cooled down, and that's going to give me my juice to start saying things, and start, like, doing things. Okay, so what they did was they did, like, a giant retcon on, like, the story, but it wasn't a retcon. It was more like, hey, you know all your friends? They're dead. You know, but they all died. The timeline came to an end. Your friends are dead. Your loved ones are dead. They're all dead. Everyone you care for died in some really horrible way, right? And, you know, this is the consequence of you not saving the multiverse or whatever, right? And then they're like, everyone's dead. And it's like, okay, everyone's dead. I get it. They're dead, you're dead, everyone's dead, right? From the old timeline. And they're like, but we've written a new alternate timeline where everyone's still your friend and everything changed. It didn't happen the way it did. And you can start over and, like, get the new experience, or you can sort of just be dropped into this new timeline and just sort of, like, go, hey, this is the new timeline. This is what it is. Everyone's dead. Your friends and companions dead. The people you've worked with for all the dead. I missed the girl stumbles into a magical world, but yeah, right? I mean, the Nikki games always had the whole timelines and destruction of the mirror thing, but it's the intro sequence. I think it was the fact they waited to, like, do it all in a retcon. I think killing everyone in a retcon is, like, a really bad move. Actually, I don't think. I know killing everyone in a retcon is a really bad move. Everyone's dead, but nothing changed. It would be the equivalent of like what, skipping Infinity War and just saying life has always been Endgame, you know? Doing it in a live service changes a weird game's a weird choice. I can't wait till I get to kill off all of your Genshin Impact like faves. I'm going to kill Fadai, Midai, the Yaoi couple. I'm gonna make their Yaoi doomed. And a bunch of you are gonna like it anyway, because you like doomed Yaoi. They already doomed. They're already doomed. No. They're already doomed. Oh, then my work got done for me. They're already doomed. End those ships for real. Aw. It was doomed to begin with. Nice. There we go. That feels nice and natural there as well. Cute. All your faves shall be erased. There we go. If you make it a double negative, do you undo my Yaoi? I'm not sure. Can you undo Meowie? Chat, I need answers. Is it possible to undo Meowie? You know? No, not my Yaoi. We love a good ship with some angst, right? Like a little bit of... An angsty ship is nice. I'm a fan of a good angsty ship. No, I'm doubling down on the doom. Well, that's just because you like... That's because you like tragic shit, okay? You like angsty shit. Don't get me started. We love tragedy in this household. Literally. I feel the weird urge to, like, make a row of townhouses. Yeah, I'm feeling the weird urge to make, like, a row of townhouses. Let's do it. One of these. Where, like, they're up weirdly high. And, like, next to each other. Here we go. Yeah, this place feels like a little more, like, built up, I want to say. Let's go. Apartments, let's go. Apartments. We love our sleepy little towns with added in apartments and, like, the landlord beating down the door demanding the tenants pay their rent. I want to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 for the Yaoi. I know that's like a weird like statement to throw out there, right? But I really like the first Kingdom Come Deliverance. I never got too deep into the game because honestly, it's a time sink. But like my days, I kind of want to play the sequel just for the Yaoi because, you know, somehow they managed to get away with getting medieval Yaoi in there, which, you know, good for them. So valid, right? They have a best friends to lovers in their, like, very serious, historically okay, the fact that they have a best friends to lovers in their historically accurate game, where, like, they're like, we're going to super focus on historical accuracy. We're going to try and make sure to the highest degree that this is reflective of the times in, like, 14th century Bohemia. We want to make sure that it's directly reflective of, like, the type of content and respectful in all historical, you know, context applied to it. And it goes, you know, we should add in. We should have, like, Henry and, like, his best friend flirt with each other and fuck at the end of the story. That'd be great. We should make his best friend a romance option. And they should constantly make bro-ish jokes that slowly get more and more, like, actually starting to be like, hey, bro, I totally do weird, freaky shit with you. And they're like, yeah, that's so funny, brother. I do freaky shit right back. Full homo. Like, you know, very historically accurate. I love that added the steps there. That actually makes my design really good. History will call them best friends, right? Literally. I'm like, and they were soul brothers. I'm kind of curious to see it, not gonna lie. Also, it kind of takes balls to court the historical accuracy crowd and then immediately deliver yaoi instead. Like, not gonna lie. I kind of vibe with, like, I kind of vibe with the absolute, like, balls of steel needed to like, do it, you know? Also, hey, Azulula, thank you very much for the super. Hey, Zanny, I'm sending this because why the fuck not? I love that attitude. Also, I go by Aslan's granddaughter now because of the Narnia meme from Rizar's stream. All right, very nice. Thank you very much, and thank you for the silver, Aslan's granddaughter. Let's go. Rah, 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 rah. It's lion. That's lion for thank you and mwah. There we go. Oh, darling, thank you. Heck, look at this hecking sweetie. Look at this one. Oh, goodness. So it's been history. It's only more. I know. Oh no, I'm aware. Don't get me wrong. I'm an Incubus. I'm aware. It's just the fact that, like, I find it very interesting to play for this because usually. Okay, let me. How do I phrase this in the not offensive way? There isn't a way for me to phrase this in the not offensive way, so we're going full offensive. Let's go, baby. Okay, let's be real, okay? The historical accuracy crowd usually, you know, contains an overabundance of finger stained by Doritos, Cheetos in beard type people, all right? Like, if you catch my drift, all right? Let's be real here. All right, no regrets. Let's go. All right, like Doritos in beard, Cheeto dust on finger, feet smell like Fritos, you know, like that kind of thing, right? I like talk on it. There is an overabundance of those particular individual types there. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, and like, and you know, it's. And when, like, you know, it gets a little bit gay in history, it's like, no, that didn't happen, no, wrong history, no, wrong history, right? You know, like, these individuals arise from the sewer to do whatever they do, right? And it's real. I'm so toxic. Okay, so, but, you know, when it usually turns into that, you know, if you caught that crowd to kind of get your game funded or hyped or something, there's usually, like, and it's not, you know, yeah, it's not someone going around and going,
Actually, the Bohemian Zweihandler was a two-handed weapon. Your pommel has been incorrectly placed on the Zweihandler, and I would dare say this has ruined my historical accuracy and immersion for the entirety of the game. I will be leaving a 3-star review. 2, because your controls are adequate, and 1, because I bothered to kickstart it. Thank you, and very much goodbye.
Like, you know, that kind of attitude. And like, so like, when you go, you know what, we're gonna throw in a fuck ton of yaoi. Let's fucking do this. Let's throw in a ton of yaoi. You know what? Let's take our game. Let's make the men kiss. I'm like, it's a move. You know? Like, it's a ballsy move. And I gotta respect that, and I gotta turn around, and I gotta support that kind of thing. If you're willing to be ballsy like that, then heck, who am I to not support, like, people being wild with it, you know? Who am I to what kind of incubus would I be if I didn't support unhinged behavior, you know? And of course, right, VA, it's all fun and games for them till the homies smooch. Love you, Zanny. Exactly. Actually, I think one of my friends has already played through some of it on their stream. Exactly. And Fox Panic, thank you for the 2 months. Hands mention. Or Dentist Fortuna Innovato. Hey. Mwah. Teehee. Thank you for the 2 months, Fox Panic, and you get it. That's my route. I've actually managed to stay blind on, like, playing through so far. Actually, you guys know how I wanted to play D&D? I got invited to a D&D table again for a stream. Teehee. It's not for like a few months, and I'm not going to give anything away, but like, I got invited to another cool D&D table. Here we go. I think the square windows suit this just better, because they take up less space and they're like more organized. I'll use a mix of styles, why not? There we go. Perfect. Tee. And A, what's up? Aslan's grandchild. They ain't in the closet. They in the hallway. It's true. It's true. I like this so much. I'm so comfy. Right? This is the energy that we love here. This is my favorite kind of energy. The little comfy, cozy energy where, like, I can just sort of yap away, occasionally say something slightly unhinged, and, like, just vibe with it. You know? Here we go. Here we go. All right, there we go. Okay, that actually looks really good, though. That actually looks really, really good. Oh, I really, really like that. Like the little bits of laundry between there. Slightly volunteered off the cliff. Teehee. There we go. Adorable. Oh, you can do the backside as well. Does the backside need windows? I think it does. I think it does. that's nice. Like the laundry strung between the windows is so cute. We'll give the people in the middle larger windows so they can get the extra light. There we go. That's cute. That's like an adorable little medieval townhouse. That's actually so adorable. Right? Okay, I love that. That's such nice energy. Cozy game. Cozy game. I really like that. Let's have the path kind of naturally break around here. And since these aren't like horrible apartments, because they're near the town center, right? What we'll do is we'll add like a flower garden out front. Nice. Very nice. That's cute. Right. Why do the flowers look so edible? Oh, there's an extra door there. That shouldn't be there. And then what we do is we'll give everyone little chimneys. Oh, this will be cute. Let's just like get rid of the bird's nest. I'm sorry, birds. You'll have to find somewhere else to nest. This property's being developed. Okay, that's stupid cute. Oh, cozy village building. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Honestly, I totally get why, like, a lot of games have to play to, like, certain audiences, right? Because obviously, like, Kickstarter's become more and more of a thing over the last how many years in regards to, like, getting games that wouldn't normally get published or funded off of the ground, right? I think, like, a really good example of, like, a publisher that's had a decent relationship with, like, Kickstarter and doing stuff is, like, Owlcat. I think Owlcat's a really good one. So, for those who don't know, Owlcat is one of my favorite game makers, right? They love making these, like, super detailed TTRPG video games. So they did Pathfinder. They've just done Rogue Trader. They just announced Dark Heresy. Like, they're really they get licenses from bigger game IPs and then make games out of them. And it's so good. And they always, like, hit it out the park every single time because they love their attention to detail. They do the thing where, like, you know, they do the thing where they play, like, where they, like, don't do a voice protagonist. They make it, like, super choice based, and I love playing those. But, like, they take, like, 90 hours to finish each one. And, like, I love them. But I could never play one of their games on stream because I don't think I've got 90 hours in me. Oh. Hey, Stormy, thank you very, very much for the super. Hi, Zanny. I'm a little late on the daily report, but with the club getting bigger, it takes longer. But no creepy crawlies in the club. Mwah. Wonderful, Stormy. Still good. Don't you worry though. Don't worry. I don't mind if you're a little late in the slightest. Just means you're doing a thorough job. No, I love the close attention to detail. What's my favorite Owlcat game? Is it weird if I say I don't think my favorite one's come out yet? That sounds really weird. But like, I really like all their titles, but I don't have one that I love, right? It would have been Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, because like I love the idea of being like, you know, like big paladin and evil crusade thing, like against evil crusade thing against the human realms. But at the same time, I'm like, actually no, it would have been 10 out of 10 if I could smooch the tiefling. Actually, no, that would have been my favorite if I could smooch the tiefling. Instead, I couldn't smooch the tiefling, and thus my heart is broken. There was no tiefling to smooch. I am hurt by it. That's fair. I adore Wrath of the Righteous, but that's what I'm fun. I adore Rogue Trader. I used to DM Rogue Trader. Yeah, teehee. I used to DM it for a group. Teehee. Damn. Sad. Oh, yeah, there we go. I love like when I'm able to like flex a little bit of my nerd cred. Where I'm like, don't worry guys, I'm not a D&D casual. Don't worry. I'm not a casual D&D'er. Don't worry. I make DMs tremble in my passing, both through fear and arousal. All right. I know how to split my movement during combat. I know how to take advantage of action economy. I can run about 30 different systems fluently. Don't you worry, everyone. This is where I ask you your favorite fella in the Warhammer world. I mean, that depends, right? That depends. If you're asking me my absolutely like favorite, obviously like, okay, so obviously like there's the super normie like Space Marine options, right? There's the super duper normie ones, you know. However, I'm more of a chaos boy. And honestly, like, I kind of am a little attached to everything with the rubric Marines. So, you know. But then at the same time, Abaddon has like a certain energy, which is like nice. I think probably Anger on the Despoiler as well is like good. I want to say like, oh, Lucius as well is good. I really like the chaos things. Perfect Host is like a nice like faction I eye about. Listen to any of the books. I never got heavily into the Black Library. I know that I did. I obviously read like Assault on Blackreach and all of that, which is like super basic though. Though I do have a copy of, where is it? Where is it? It's back here. I have a copy of. There we go. I have a copy of Unholy back here, behind me, which is just nice. They're short horror stories from inside the universe, which I really do like. I like short form stories when it's a universe that big, which is nice. Teehee. But I think it's because of the fact that I like the smaller scale stories, the ones where it's less about like the overarching like combat and war and like more about the little people's lives within this like giant theater of war, you know. I love the average like civilian life, the average life of like the average like noble person within. I don't know, there's something really interesting about taking a scope that's so big and reducing it down to something so small and like humanizing it, you know. Oh, allow me to smack you with the suggestion, infinite and divine. AK2 Necrons having a 10,000-year-long grudge, man. My day. I like that. I love that. Okay, I really like that. That's good. Okay, I'm making a note of that. I've made a note. Okay. Teehee. Is very nice. Hi, Zander in chat. I'm a new chatter. Hi, new chatter. I'm Zander. Lord, I'm fighting my sleep demons. They're doing it again. You're going to be gently lulled to sleep by all of this. It's going to be great. Legitimately, it's hilarious. Okay, I vibe. I vibe. Zanny nerdy, so cute. Right, I should put on like the nerd glasses. I need to have like the nerd glasses to hand instead of just like the cool ones. These are too cool. I need to be able to like shake these off and put on like the nerd ones whenever I need. Like when I teach classes on writing. I need to do that. I need to do like a follow-up class. I'm thinking maybe next week I'll do a follow-up class if I can get myself to like feel like I reckon I could write like a whole. I reckon I could write a whole lesson. Maybe not like a whole lesson, but like you get what I mean. I reckon I could do like, because writing the lessons takes a fair bit of time, and I got to make sure it's like presented in an interesting way. I think that's like the hard bit. Making sure that the content, whenever I do a teaching stream, is presented in a way that like is not only like digestible, but also accessible for like people who might be like discovering that as maybe their first stream, or someone who like might be there for the first time ever, you know? Your yapping relaxes me so. Aw, thank you. And hey, Daniel Nealville, thank you very much for the gifted membership, darling. Teehee, thank you very much. Let's go. Thank you, darling. There's teaching streams, OMG. Yeah, so I do sort of 2-hour lectures about writing and how to write different things and different writing techniques and things to do with like writing good fiction and how to write like fanfics and stuff like that, and how to like approach certain things in writing. It's very like it doesn't. It's very, I don't know. I think it's good. I think it's good. Personally, I'm into it. I've had people suggest I do a how to create a setting lesson, and what that's put me off how much work it'd be. True. I'm a big fan of using like tables from TTRPG books. I love a good table when it comes to like figuring out what to do in regards to a thing. I love a good table. Let me roll my dice and just have a decision made for me. There are so many VODs to catch up on. There's a disgusting amount of VODs to catch up on. I think there's like, I'm almost at 600 streams, which like is a lot in like not even a year and a half. 600 streams is like a lot. You know, I kind of realized that. Like 600, you're insane. It's fine. I'm like 2 VTubers sandwiched together. I'm like a streamer and a half. It's your insane schedule, isn't it? To be exact, you have 593. Wait, does that mean that tomorrow night's stream is going to be my 600th? Wait, tomorrow night's stream is going to be my 600th stream, that means. Wait a minute. Okay. 597. It isn't always shocked with your schedules. I try and keep it in mind with my schedules that, like, you know, I'm aware so this little guy, this cute little Pookie right here, you know, ended up sort of like sandwiching himself between, and I don't regret this in the slightest, by the way, but I'm very aware that because of the fact I started doing 2 time slots at the very beginning and kept it going, I very much have like two different groups of Netherlings in 2 different time zones, and I don't want to neglect either one. So I've got my, what to me is like my quote unquote morning Netherlings, and then I've got my night Netherlings, and like, it's like almost, it's not like 2 different groups because there's a lot of crossover between the 2 depending on like where you live. But like also I'm aware that that like a lot of people aren't able to make it to the morning streams but can make it to the night streams. But like, and a lot of people can't make it to the night streams also make it to the morning streams, you know? And then there's the full day Netherlings, which like, I don't know how you guys do it. You're literally spending 8 hours a day with me. Is the difference noticeable? No, you're both heckin' sweeties. like, if anything, a lot of the same people turn up in chat each time. Because, like, you know, there's the all-day Netherlings are like, tee-hee. I do see some faces that I don't see, but, like, the EST/PST. Yeah, EST/PST gang are there. You spend it with us, so what's different? True. I'm a morning Netherling because your night streams are at my 4 a.m. Exactly. See? Like, it's like the morning catches the JST/ like SEA Netherlings perfectly. This one catches the SEA perfectly, and then the night streams catch like the people in like the sort of US in the afternoon pretty well. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. It kind of works out for everyone that way. So that way, you know, I like to stream a lot, which is fun, and I like doing streams, and I like getting to hang out with like my Netherlings. So like it's kind of win for like everyone. I tend to lurk both sometimes, depending on if I have work. I mean, depends if Harker's abandoned you for the week. If Harker's abandoned you for a bit, it's like, hey, time to drop you off at Uncle Zanny's. Time to drop you off at Dad's house. Harker's gone for the week. Time to drop you off at the babysitter's. Well, I wasn't going to say it. It's fine. I'll say it for you. It's fine. Harker and I know the crossover there. Actually, we got something in the works, which is nice. Double stream days for me, I think, are basically just 7 to 5 p.m. and I'm here the whole time. Okay, but that's kind of perfect because of the fact it means that I'm able to keep people... I love the idea of keeping people company through, like, their entire work day, you know? It kind of feels like when people turn on the radio station, or, like, back in the olden days, when people would turn on the radio station and there'd be, like, the radio DJs that would be, like, going all day, you know? And, you know. We have, like, BBC radio, whatever, right? And Brit, thank you for the super. I mean, what can I say? We like hanging out with you, so 8 hours in the clear feels like nothing. That's true. It's why my streams have been, like, getting longer lately as well. I've been, like, getting carried away and been like, I don't want to end stream. I've been liking this too much. Like, I mean, I know I've got, like, adult responsibilities and stuff, but adult responsibilities are like blah, blah. They're like blah. They're like blah. They're like blah. They're very blah. Like, who said I need to go do things? I do need to go to the gym today. I did promise myself I would, but I can go at night as well. So, like, shout out, you know, Anytime Fitness. Love Anytime Fitness. All good. Anytime Fitness, sponsor me. And 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻, the one who can't with English. Hi, Zanny. I'm so happy to be a Netherling. Thank you so much for being you and helping me every day. Oh, darling, thank you. Thank you very much. Cheers. Let's go. Thank you, darling. Your streams time well for me in the morning. You stream when I wake up, though sometimes I fall black sleep, and then the afternoon when I listen. Yeah, that's what I want to go with, you know? For sure, for sure. Gym rat Netherlings, rise up. Right, I need to work on my chest again. I need to, like, buff myself back out. Look at the baby birds. No, not baby birds. What are those mushrooms? Or are they... Oh, the nest was, like, in the flowers on the wall, so it looked like they were baby birds. It's cool. Zanny wants booba. Oh, I used to have booba. I used to have, like, really, really big booba. But then I had to take I want to say, like, a 3-4 month break. I know that probably there's very little actual, like, aesthetic difference between now and, like, October. Because I was able to squeeze in, like, a few sessions between then and February. But, like, also, I want to get, like, massive again. Now I've got my own place. And, like, to be fair, you know, Netherlings did get to see peak. Netherlings did get to see peak during that time. So yeah, no, I still have, like, I still have booba. Like, I don't not have booba. I still have booba. Have you ever measured your chest size? No. I don't think it would be accurate, though, because I've got, like, a ton of back muscle. I don't know why, but I pick up back muscle, like, really, really easy. Like, literally, I literally have, like, a ridiculous amount of back muscle. That's so stupid. Like, it's completely unnecessary. I heard booba. Like, I noticed that as soon as I went into the gym. Like, I literally, as soon as I got, like, back into my bulking routine, which I started, like, a couple of weeks ago, immediately, it was just like, huh, I'm really popping out quite quick. But it was, like, broadness, like, in terms of, like, wideness. And then it was also my back as well. And I'm like, it was that in my back. And this time, like, it's the booba that I've actually been struggling with on this bulk. The booba's been going slower than it did my previous era. And it's been, like, all back this time. Like, all back and, like, like outward shoulders. You know? I came in and I heard back muscle. Yeah, I was saying, since I've gone back in the gym, like, the back muscles were just starting. You know? I heard booba and I want to go brrr. Like, honestly, I got, like, the thing now where when I roll my shoulders back, you can see, like, the muscle, like, flexing from, like, the like, top of the spine down to, like, the middle. And, like, the little butterfly wings, you know? Like, I got, like, that thing now. Which is, like, a fucking mess. Hey, also, Lou, hey, Lucid, hey, it's the Fupape person. Morning, Zanny. Nice booba lore. Is there any lore for the tiny houses? Glad I could finally catch a morning stream. Hey, lovely to see you. Is there any lore? I like to think that Netherlings live in them. There is very little lore in this game. It's just making cute stuff, but I like to think that Netherlings live in like, the tiny houses, you know? Like, the Netherlings are just, like, here in, like, the little houses, going about their business, you know? Also, we can make these little flags and change their colors, like this. And I like to change them to purple, because I'm purple. That's it. Plus, they're a nice bit of, like, visual noise to add. Oh, you know what? Let's put a banner up here, right? But then see if we can, like... There we go. One day Zander will finish a thought on stream. We do not know. But thank you, Lou. Hell yeah. I'm glad you catch a morning stream. These are good. These are good. I don't really have, like, a distinctive style between, like, when I do my first one to the second one. I just like vibing out. Honestly, if you like seeing me lock in and go insane, you're going to love Zomboid tonight. Oh, I get to play Zomboid. I wanted to play Zomboid so badly last night. Like, so badly. And, like, I was like, I got to hold off. I got to wait for my Netherlings. I got to hold off. I got to wait for my Netherlings, right? I got to hold off. I got to wait. It's going to be a thing. Yo, I'll be there for it. Honestly, my flex is that I am... My flex, right? My flex, my big flex, my big one, right? Is that I am the best Zomboid VTuber. There is no one out there... I am the #1 Zomboid VTuber. There is no one who can challenge me, all right? Anyone who says it, anyone who says that they can match me on there, that is incorrect, and I will take anyone's challenge to say they can outlast me on Zomboid. I am the #1 Zomboid VTuber. The chat have watched me go for 14, 15 hours, right? In like on one character. No. Honestly, we believe it. We believe it. I need you and Wilson to go head to head. If Wilson could wake up to his fucking alarm, you would have seen it. Elevator, please. Please. Shots fired. Yes. That's foul. Yeah. Listen, no one's safe here. Okay. Bruh. Dude did not wake up on time. Nah, but for real, I mourn what could have been, right? Honestly, I'm so glad that Shinri made it to the Zomboid collab. Because, like, I thought Shinri wasn't going to make it when his internet died. Like, I was like, oh no, this is something people have been, like, excited for. I was like, oh shit. But then somehow Shinri's, like, phone data carried. And I was like, alright, you know what? Fair enough. Good on you, Verizon, or whatever the fuck, you know? Like, you know what? Not gonna knock that. Shinri hates his internet so much, I feel bad for him. Honestly, like, I've been so lucky with, like, the router that I have and being able to stream like I can. It's incredible. Like, the fact that I finally got to, like, settle down as well. Because, like, yeah, sure, like, you know, I didn't necessarily choose to skedaddle from my old apartment. So, getting to sort of, like, be in the place now where I have my own router, I have my own, like, place I can settle down with, I have, like, everything necessary to sort of, like, do consistent streams and do more, and I like have more fun stuff going on with everyone, is like a really, really good blessing. You know, it's such a huge blessing to me. Because, you know, it could have, you know, it very easily could have been one of those cases where, like, I would have had to have, because I had to have the conversation with, like, management about, like, potentially going on hiatus. If, like, I had to have the conversation about potentially going on hiatus if I wasn't able to, like, keep a secure internet connection. And, like, or should I say a consistent internet connection. And, like, you know, it was a conversation that was had. They didn't want me to do it because, you know, like, unfortunately FSP needs me. But but yeah, no, that conversation was had, for sure. And I'll never forget the problem. Right, the smart fridge. And Britt, thank you for the super. For those who don't know, Zanny has 2 modes while playing Zomboid. God mode, survive for 15 hours, or he dies in 20 minutes because he tries to use guns. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm feeling that we're going to do a 15-hour one tonight. I don't know. I'm feeling spicy. I'm feeling very, very spicy. I don't know. Something's feeling it. There is no middle ground with the Zomboid. I will fully say that I am, if not the best, among the best. Right? That is I would put money on that. Okay? Normally I keep myself reasonably humble. No. I'll put money on this one. This is like my thing. You always stop early, though? What do you mean I always stop early? I'm sorry, did going for 12 hours not constitute me going long enough? Did 10 hours, 11 hours of me playing Zomboid not quite catch that? Did you stop early? How dare. You will be hearing from my lawyers. Not enough. Wait. So So, has it ever reached 11 hours? Were you not telling me to go to sleep when I was doing blueprints for 8 hours straight? Did I not? Zomboid was longer than the Christmas special. Are you... That's blueprint? What does that even mean? That's blueprints. You're okay. Everyone telling me to stop because of whatever, and then suddenly it's go longer. I see how this is. My Netherling. You know, one thing about Netherlings, they can't pick a fucking lane. They can't ever pick a fucking lane. They can't pick one. It's true. That. And Zaichi, thank you for the support. Zanny, I'm finally able to catch you live. I've been so busy and my boss is giving me a week off. He said you deserve it. I almost cried, so it's time to catch up with your VODs and play Zomboid. Oh, heck yes. We're playing Zomboid tonight, so buckle up. I'm actually going to do like a whole survivor run. I'm going to get super serious about like trying to make this like a really good survival run. I'm feeling it. I'm debating about doing it like... I'm debating about just like making it a solo play and just doing my own account, or like doing it on the group server, because like the group server is fine, but also like it feels like the group server is like a little more goofy than when I play on my own, you know? Like when I play on my own, I'm a lot more serious, whereas the group server, it's a lot more like, oh yeah, we can sort of like go hee hee ha ha and like crash our cars into things, you know? I think I might end up going on like a solo thing just to be a bit more serious, and that way I can yap a bit more as well, and I can play without latency. Not even gonna lie, playing without the latency of the group server is a fucking game changer. It's a serious stream, I'm feeling that. Yeah, true. True. Not even gonna lie, dealing with hordes is like great. And Stormy, I don't have to pick a lane, I'm bi. First of all, thank you for the super. Second of all, yes, you can. You can pick a fucking lane, okay? I can't pick a fucking lane. I can't fucking drive because, you know, I'm bi. So, you know, I understand where you're coming from. But also, okay, bitch, you can pick a place to eat, okay? I know you can. I believe in you. I believe you can pick a place to eat. I believe that you can choose whether or not you want your Incubus to do more or less. Alright? Alright. Now don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't, you know. Maybe it's just making fucking binary decisions that's the problem here. Maybe that's the problem. We need to, like, find a responsible adult to leave the Netherlings. That's what I've decided. It's my way or the middle of the highway. My god. Indeed, indeed. Teehee. And Zile, thank you for the super. Wait, you're bi? Being a late Netherling is finding out lore on the go. Yes, proudly so. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I was First Stage Productions token VTuber for like the first year of the company's life. Don't worry, guys, I was their token for a little bit. It worked. Bessie, I didn't super? Oh shit, it did a little flash on my screen like you did. Anyway, it's all good. Well, congratulations. You got the fucking thing. It flashed like you did. And Britt, thank you for the super. See, the problem with blueprints is that you had eaten nothing but cashew nuts the entire time, plus no sleep, plus no proper food equals you need to stop. Tee-hee. Well, you know. You know what? If streams go on too long, then what I'll do is I'll take you on a little dinner date. How's that? When my streams go way too fucking long, I'll make some food. And we'll have a little dinner date together. How does that sound? That'll be cute, right? Where's the lie? I didn't pick a lane, I took a shortcut. Damn it, Shadow Aisha. Thank you, darling. Wait, Zile, thank you for the super. Wait, you're being a late Netherling is finding out law on the go. You didn't need to do that. It did the little like flash on my notification like you did it. I don't know why it came up that you didn't. It just felt, I don't know if you didn't. It just are you sure you didn't? Because it's showing the thing like you did. Well, I don't know shit. How do you VTube again? The company pulled me out of here from fucking nowhere. You mean this isn't a voice acting gig? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This isn't a voice acting gig? Wait. God, that was an arc. That was an arc of all time. There we go. Cute. Guys, he's seeing the thing. It's okay. I got him. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Yeah, no. I was more than happy to be the company's representation for the first year. My God. I like these, but I want to sandwich them a little closer together. Like that. I love how I'm just making like an Eastern European like block of houses. Like I'm sandwiching them all together in like one of those like old like communist blocks. Tee-hee. Emperor, thank you for the super. Fine. I suppose that's a compromise. Thank you, darling. Thank you for being so understanding of my terrible behavior. I appreciate it. There we go. Nice. Perfect. And what we'll do is we'll build the little road to there. That's cute. Town is giving Tangled vibes. Yeah, I see that. I see that. With like the little row of houses in the center. You know what'd be really cute? If we could get laundry lines strung between these two houses. I'm literally watching the stream, typing and struggling with an umbrella in the rain. Multitasking. Love that. Come on, let's... Oh. Oh, this is cute. I like how all the houses are just a slight bit different. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's cute. Okay, that's cute. Yeah. And then we'll add the little chimneys. Tee-hee-hee. Speaking of blocks, did you see my post about the game? One dude is making a horror game about 90s Poland. It's still... What? What do you mean? Poland is a horror game. What do you mean? What do you mean? Poland is a horror game. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's already a horror game. It's still in development. It looks cool. I didn't, but I'll have to look it up now. Thank you for letting me know. That's actually really good. And of course, thank you for the 14 months. Teehee. Teehee. The whole game is about pretty houses. It really is. It's just about making cute little houses and yapping, which is great. Zander. What? Okay, it's funny. It's funny. Okay. Polish Netherlings when they turn 19. We built it all from nothing. Every piece has its story. Still aiming high, no turning back. We gotta fight for the glory. Oh, that looks cute. I'm always catching strays. Yes. Sit Tight is still my favorite FSP song. I think Sit Tight is like the better one. I definitely do. I love you. Hey, much love to you too. No, I think Sit Tight is definitely like better. You guys have heard my opinions. Y'all have heard my opinions before on the other one, all right? And I'm not gonna subject you to them forcefully again, all right? I'm not gonna forcefully subject you to my takes. You guys know my opinions, okay? It's been known. And my opinion's fucking right. My valid and true opinions. My valid and true opinions based off of entirely, like, factual events, yes. Lamau, real. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm never one to turn down being a shady bitch. Like, I'm never one to do that, all right? If there is room to be a shady bitch and throw, like, factual dirt, then I will happily do it. However, I also don't want to sound like a broken record. So, therefore, you know, I'll throw factual dirt and be a shady bitch occasionally. That way it keeps it fresh. You know, gotta find new topics for me to target and victimize. Okay? Like, don't get me wrong, but we live in a world where James Charles exists. It's not like we're short for content. Bro, thank you for the sulfur. Is it really an opinion if it's just fact? True. Thank you, Brett. Why would you remind me of that? I know. Hi, sisters. Jay, right? Hi. Then talk about you almost dying on stream. Wait, did I almost die on stream? Sorry, I'm a forgetful little bean. Help. Oh, the 3D. Oh, yeah, the chair broke. Oh, my days. Yeah, right, come on. We can afford a full 3D, but we can't afford a decent fucking chair. All right, yeah, cool, reality, thanks. My days. Yeah, sure, we can all get 3D rigs, but we can't afford a chair that doesn't fucking break. Yeah, alright. It was a wooden fucking stool. Can we get more than a wooden fucking stool? My God. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. The camera equipment's like $2 million in there, right? Meanwhile, we can't get a... Well, how much was the stool? 5? My days. I was dying. Bruh. See, the 3D didn't show it because all the trackers broke, right? But my legs were still wrapped around the chair, even though I'd gone flying. Like, I was still wrapped around the broken chair. I was not letting that motherfucker go. There we go. No, the 3Ds are good. I just wish that we got to do them more, you know? I think that's, like, something that, like, I don't know. I don't feel like we've taken full advantage of the fact that we have 3D right now. I know that they're, like, good for events and stuff like that, but I personally just feel like we needed to use them more. Like, it's been, what, 6 months now? 7 months? And, like, we've not done them again. I feel like there's definitely, like, a window for more 3D events, especially with like summer being nearby as well, and like it just feels like a sensible thing to sort of have that option there, right? And Brit, thank you for the silver. You tell us stories about you dying almost every other week. Yeah, but not on stream, okay? Not on stream. I don't die on stream live, okay? I almost die when I follow strangers home from the gas station. All right, that's a reasonable thing to do. Okay. Or drink too much Ciroc. That was another one. Happy birthday to me. But, you know. Lasai. Lasai. Why would you... What now? How am I still alive? I mean, the person seemed nice enough. Like, come on, guys. How how else do you make new friends? Listen, how else do you make new friends? If someone seems friendly, would you not follow them home from the gas station? How are you going to make new friends if you don't follow people home from the gas station, or, you know, take chances? You saw like a cryptic creature? Yes. Yes, Teehee. And Brit, thank you very much for the super. We constantly question how the fuck this man is still alive. This is why Netherbrand tells us to keep an eye on him. Yes. Yeah, it's great. It's a fun little adventure. It's really cool. We do a lot of fun stuff together here. We go a little wild sometimes. It's great. You guys are on the adventure with me. And Voltaire Belmont, thank you for the super. Hey Zanny, would you call this schedule a normal amount, a low amount, or a high amount? Could you also ballpark the number per category of low, mid, / high? This week's schedule, I'd say it's 9 streams. So I'd say 9 is a normal amount. I'd say 9 to 11 is a normal amount. Yeah, I want to say 9 to... Let's say, yeah, 9 to 11 is about a normal amount. 11, I'd say actually 9 to 10 is a normal amount. Then I'd say 11 to 14 streams is a high amount. Anything less than like 9 is a low amount. And if it gets like... If it gets below 7, then it's kind of disgusting to me. He's just obsessed with us. I'm starting to see why people call us spoiled. Yeah. Yes. Everyone go watch the clip of the 4 stream schedule. We don't talk about the 4 stream schedule because I was in fucking Japan and it was disgusting and they wanted me to do stuff that I didn't want to do. And like, it was literally like, oh, let me go sacrifice time with my netherlings to go do stuff I don't want to do. Like, oh yeah, sure. No, that was gross. 4 stream schedule was gross. I hated it. 4. I'm the host of Club Netherbrand, okay? That is my job. Four streams in a week. Legitimately foul. I was not made for that like low amount. Foul. Disgusting. Actively disgusting. This is what my life is going to be like. Have you ever taken a long stream break? Genuinely? No. I debuted and I've taken... The longest I've ever gone without streaming is 4 days, and that's because I've been flying to Japan. I'm retweeting that right now if anyone needs to see it. Banned. Banned. Blocked. Banned. Harassment. Targeted harassment on YouTube. Targeted harassment. Teehee. No, we don't retweet that, okay? We retweet wins. And 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you for the super. How weird would it be if I had if I had done your tattoo? I like the design, but I don't know if it'll be weird. If you want to go for it, go for it. You know, I always like to take the stance that, like, you know, to, like, you know, do whatever you think is, like, you know, fun and suits you. You know, I also say I'm still alive, so there's plenty of time for me to still fuck up and, like, hit someone with a car or something like that. So, you know, do your thing. Do your thing. Vibe. Honestly, I have no complaints if you want to go be creative with it. Chat, y'all know what to do. Actually fouled it. No, but I was legitimately so upset that I only gave you like 4 streams in a week. I was so annoyed. Like, I was actively upset by it. Like, I was fucking livid. Like, I was so fucking livid that I only gave you 4 streams in a week. ASMR, your Incubus leader hits you with a bus. That's a great idea. I love that one. Wait, that's great. Bro, it's chronically on my YouTube. Well, too bad. This is where I live. The crazy thing, I have like a balanced existence outside of YouTube as well, which is like kind of fun. I like the fact that I get to go to the gym and like do my thing. It's kind of win-win-win. Let's get rid of some of these trees. Oh. Oh. Cute. Perfect. Let's just flip this around so it's... There we go. Much nicer. The water looks pretty... Oh, the water in this game is so nice. And if you look at the fishies in the water, right? They respond to my mouse. Look at that. Whoop. There they go. The ducks are great. That's so flipping cute, right? It's such a cute game. I love games like this. Oh, I like the ducks. I like the ducks. I like the duckies. They're cute as hell. Can we keep the duck as a pet? No, you'll eat it. Okay, Netherlings? No. There's a reason why I'm not letting you have the pet, Netherlings. You'll eat it. Okay, one of you will eat the duck. I won't eat this one. Duck's too fatty for me. Do ducks taste good? See? No, I won't eat. I will eat the duck. Victory M, thank you for the super breadcrumbs to duckies. Quack, quack. I will. I'm no better. Would eat the turkey. C. Look at C. We won't eat, please. And how about your horns? The horns again. Listen. See, there's a reason. Oh, actually, let's do this. Add like a little rock to the center of the pond, and then we can raise the land a little bit, actually. Ooh. Let's do that. That's cute. And I think there was a little bench outside one of the homes that I can steal. Yeah, here it is. I'm stealing your bench. It's all mine now. Oh, fine, you can keep it, but I'll duplicate. Here we go. Nice. I like that. If no bite way there, can we nom your horns in exchange for a pet duck? For duck pet? Isn't that getting both of what you want twice over and then... Isn't that just getting what you want both times and then saying, good on me for giving you what you already wanted? No, you can't nom on the horns. But it sounds like a proposition. That's what matters. You can't nom on the horns. It puts on glasses. So if using the lowest amount of a normal week, 9, you would hit 1,000 streams at the beginning of the 45th week. I think. I'm bad at math. Wait a minute. How much is 9? 45th week. Hasn't it already been 45 weeks? Because I've been here a year. Or I guess would that be 45 weeks from now? 45 weeks from now. Oh, there we go. Perfect. All right, so 45 weeks we hit 1,000 streams. The next 45. The next 45. The next 45. What do we do to celebrate my 1,000th stream? What do we do then? Like we're over halfway to like 1,000. What do we do for 1,000 streams? Karaoke, hand cam. 24 hours Zomboid. Hand cam karaoke. I remember when I started, I said my goal was I wanted to hit 500 streams before 2 years. I think I kind of... You can never say that I've not... You can never say that I've been lazy. Give you guys shower karaoke. No, I'll give you guys bathtub karaoke. Perfect. And Victory M, thank you for the super. How many date nooks / spots have you built so far? That's just the one so far. We'll see if we can maybe build a few more. I need to make the town a little bit more dense as well. That's the exact right spot for a door as well. Oh, that's cute. I'm thinking of making this area like kind of dense there. Not gonna lie, the industrial housing, it looks nice. It feels very... It fits in well with the high buildings, you know? I like the fact that this town has just chosen to kind of build upwards. There's something about like the idea of lots of tall buildings that I really like. grab this. Sweet. I want to paint the pond building thing with the flowers. This is one of those games where it makes you want to, like, do more stuff with it, for sure. I don't know why this particular building's important in the lore. But in the lore in my mind, this particular building is important. That is why it's got, like, all the things, like, draped around it. I don't know, it feels like it's maybe like a guild house or something like that. There we go. There we go. I love the fact that you can move entire windows and, like, nothing's super set in stone. There we go. Lovely. Club Netherbrand in another era. True. We already have Tavern Netherbrand. We do have we have Guild Netherbrand there. It's the Bartender's Guild. Can we get in the water? Oh, that's such a lovely camera angle. Wait, what? Oh. Tiny Glade can be used for D&D. Yeah, so I had the idea a while back that Tiny Glade could be used for D&D maps. If it's zoomed all the way out like this, it could totally be used for Dungeons and Dragons maps, because you could use them and then just, like, use GIMP or something to add a square grid. Or, like, even like, what was it? Something, even, what's the one everyone uses online to play Dungeons and Dragons? Roll20. There we go. Even Roll20. You could literally, like, overlay a grid onto there really easily, you know? Or, like, you could use or if you wanted to, like, you know, create, like, an artistic segment, you could actually use this for really easy in-game shots of, like, what a town is like. Because, you know, you could totally nestle a shot here and just use it to establish a vibe with your players. It'd be like, oh, here's some location pictures, you know? Wait, I might do that. Yeah, no, I figured out how to overlay grids onto things in, like, Roll20 ages ago. And ever since then, I've been, like, using whatever I want as a grid. I ain't even gonna lie. My rancid ass has been, like, using everything I can. Zander D&D with chat when. I mean, I did get invited to a D&D stream in the next couple of months. But, like, tee-hee. Tee-hee. Hold on for it. Oh, tee-hee. You know how it is. Gonna inhale copium right now. Get on that copium. Bro, you've been inhaling copium a lot these days. It's dangerous. Don't inhale too much copium. I always do. Well, be careful of copium, okay? What was it? What was it in Hypnospace Drifter? Remember, guys, you have to snub the nub. Counselor Randy says snub the nub. Don't do drugs. Don't be a shonker. Snub the nub. That's it. Don't be a shonker. Snub the nub. That barely even sounds like English right now. Yeah, it was barely English. It was like alternate universe 1990. It was a weird stream. One of my weirder streams. Definitely one of my weirder streams. Don't be a shonker. Snub the nub. Okay, that's cute. With like the little sign. Aww. Wait, the graphics are so pretty. I swear if I download this on my computer, it will crash so bad. Okay, but it's actually not that demanding. It's not. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm getting... Oh, I should probably say, actually, as well. So, I found out that my new PC has been dispatched. And I'm not sure... I'm not sure how to, like... okay. It's going through the same package delivery people that didn't understand how to open my door last time. So, my PC's been dispatched. However, I don't know if the package delivery guy is going to understand how my doorbell works again. So if you guys hear the doorbell ring during a stream and I suddenly get up and sprint to the door to open it, that's why. If I suddenly have to like go buzz someone in and like sprint to the door and be gone for like 2 minutes, that's why. It's because package delivery person has turned up and I want my new computer while I'm, you know, before I have to like, you know, wither and die of old age. Hey, what? Hey, Zanny, today's my birthday. Can you give us 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 audio? What do you mean 𝓂𝓂𝓾𝓻 audio? A little bit of 𝓂𝓸𝓾 and like saying nade nade and all that. Or saying simply, happy birthday, 𝓂𝓂𝓾. Have a wonderful day. I need an alarm. Alright, record this then. Wake up. Wake up. Hey. Wake up. It's time to start the day. Wake up, darling. There. Ain't nobody waking up with that volume level. I don't know. I don't know how heavy a sleeper it is. But what do you want me to say? Wake up. Oh, yeah. There's someone in the house. Wake up. Oh, there's someone in the house. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. There? Is that gonna... Great alarm, see? There's someone in the house. Help! Help! He has a weapon. I'm a heavy sleeper. Can you break my ears as an alarm? My name's Losers. Thank you for the sub and Brett. No, 5 more minutes. No. Zaddy, what the heck? Like, literally just jolting awake your alarm is just someone screaming, there's someone in the house, run! Run, he has a weapon. Like that. That's me doing, like, the alarm where it's like, be less sleepy. Proceeds to yell unhinged things. Hey, Vintage Lunatic, thank you for the 7 months. I'm awake. Wait, I woke up in this cozy village. Huh? I know, welcome. You're finally awake. See, everyone woke up now. That'll wake people up. Yeah, screaming help will make people wake up. That's the plan. There we go. Cute. And A, Victory M, thank you for the super. What if someone uses this and they have a roommate? Then your roommate gets a free alarm as well. What am I meant to say? Wait, uppies, please. I think an alarm for the Netherlings should be arson. Okay, but that's just like something you guys casually enjoy doing. And Azula, and of course, Aslan's granddaughter, thank you very much for the super. Because I want to. Because I want to. What a statement. Because I want to. I love that. That's great. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because I want to. Let's go. We love that energy. Heck, because I want to is literally like the backbone of Club Netherbrand. Literally. It's like cuteness and chaos. Those are the 2 things that are needed. I love your turkey noises. What the... Those. Layla Crescent, you're finally awake. You've been kidnapped by Netherlings, just like us. And that Twitter user over there. Yeah, and that Twitter user over there. The Twitter users aren't safe. What can I say? The Twitter users don't get to be safe. Like the Twitter users get to be safe. The fuck, I hear turkey sounds. Yes! That's me. Am I like that? Is having the Netherling agenda knowing you can kidnap anyone? Oh, don't worry. You'll be kidnapping others before long. Don't worry. It's a cycle. You get dragged in and then you start dragging others in. You like it so much, you're like, hey, I got the best place for you to get kidnapped to. It's great. And of course, Brett, if you ever get the Netherlings attention, just say the word arson. If you ever want to do it, just yeah. Or just say the word Netherlings on Twitter. That's also just that's just dangerous. That's just a dangerous game. Like, just try summoning them. It's the way... Yeah. Sometimes I say Netherlings on Twitter to attract them like wild raccoons to my back door so I can say hi to them and give them snacks. Oh, Netherlings are becoming their own internet. No, they kind of are, though. That's the crazy thing. Wait, who are we kidnapping now? See? Netherlings have gained a reputation for kidnapping people. Like, that's... Yeah, it's a pretty unique little trait among VTubing. Yes. There we go. Psst, psst, psst. Netherlings, I can attest, right? We don't kidnap, we adopt. Okay, so we don't lie here, okay? Like, let's keep things true and honest. Let's be factual here, okay? I have seen Netherling adoptions, but I have never. But like the kidnapping. We're saving the surprise adoption. Surprise adoption. My days. Yeah, surprise adoption, and then they end up on like on like a missing persons poster. I wandered into the club of my own volition, and now I can't get out. Sounds about right. That's kind of cute. Oh, you know what we could so do? Oh, that's actually so cute. It's actually adorable. There we go. Hey, Vintage Lunatic. Thank you very much for this. If I got isekai'd into a medieval apartment complex and I work for this incubus that makes turkey noises, no one's going to believe this. My new light model, novel. Oh, my days. You know what? I think that's a great light novel, though. I'd get behind that. You know what? I think that it's still better than a good chunk of the stuff coming out on Crunchyroll. Boom. Huge ups. And of course, Mira, my girlfriend kidnapped me, took me in when I needed a home, even before she became a Netherling. It's a predetermined trait of Netherlings. It's true. It's true. They do a little stealing. Netherlings do a little stealing. Netherlings do a little stealing from time to time. They do a little taking. They do a little borrowing. They do a little, you know, a little surprise adoption. Mira, thank you for the silver, darling. My goodness. And of course, Brit, listen. Brit, thank you for the super brilliant. Listen, this kidnapping you speak of is such a harsh word. Oh no, you're speaking like me now. Oh no. Oh, you're speaking like me now. Oh no. Oh no. That's my kind of language. Listen, this kidnapping you speak of is such a harsh word. We prefer the term surprise involuntary adoption. Okay, then what do we call the Netherlings that, like, joined the club really, really early, where there were no Netherlings to kidnap them? The ones that, like, didn't get kidnapped to be here. What do we call those? What about the non-kidnapped Netherlings? The ones that, like, organically spawned here? What are those? Those are the ones I kidnapped. Oh, those ones are the ones I kidnapped. We got sucked in. Right, the ones that came in a debut. The ones that are like, this guy's kind of weird. Let's check him out. That's me. I kidnapped those ones. That was my kidnapping. Pioneers. The Gen 1. Gen 1. Gen 1. My days. I would say Gen 1 has had to put up with a lot. A lot. The stock homies. They've had to put up with so much. But they've also got to see like some of the Gen 1 tiers, right? I came here because I hate what's... Yes. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna call you out. Bitch just says she came here because she hate watched me. Alright? Now I'm the only thing she posts on Twitter. The call out. And of course, Stormy, thank you for the super. Well, my forklift is broken, so no real work for me. I get to slip back into Netherling form and relax. Wonderful. Perfect. Welcome back in. Get comfy cozy. We got a hell of a day ahead. Let's go. Wonderful. And Asquath. Netherlings are everywhere. Just say Netherlings on Twitter. It always works. Teehee. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. They're gonna get dragged in via hate watching anytime soon. You okay? The spiral eyes. It's like when a Pokemon gets hit with confusion. Wait, that's cute. Any hate watchers lurking right now will only be a matter of time. It's true. It's true. You can't hate watch for long. Then it turns into like, you know, love watch. For you, it's when a Netherling gets hit by a huge call out. Wasn't there someone who always left a dislike? I was like, yeah, for like the longest time, there was like one person who had always like, I kid you not, as soon as I made my waiting room, like as soon as I made like the waiting room or the VOD or anything like that, or like as soon as it was there, there would always immediately be one dislike. And I was like, ah, let's go. Let's go. You love me. You love me so fucking much. You love me so fucking much, don't you? Tee-hee. Tee-hee-hee. I was like, look at this thing. They don't realize how much they love me. That's a tsundere, right? Soon as he drops the waiting room, as soon as he drops anything, I'm dropping a dislike on it. It's like, you don't have to do that for me to notice you. It's all good. Don't worry. It's okay. I'll notice you, Kohai. The day you get it. The day you get a hate super is when you really made it. Brackets. I hope it never happens. Oh no, okay, deadass. I'm gonna share a thing with y'all. Okay, so one of the reasons I didn't have my Streamlabs turned on for the longest time, right, was actually, okay, I get to like say, I get to chat my shit now. Fuck it, let's go. You know what? One sec, I'm gonna slam down some coffee. I'm gonna do this. First of all, Azula can't be can't be kidnapping. It's forced encouragement. Thank you very much, darling. Second, Lucids, that would be the raccoons. The raccoons are the early Netherlings, and of course, Victory M. Thank you, darling. I mean, I relate to the hate watching, right? Right. Getting dragged in. And Brit, resident sleep avoider, thank you for the super. Oh, did you say a thing on Twitter about the two Netherlings who found each other IRL by complete chance? The Netherling radar works IRL too. I saw, wasn't it like the two people who got partnered up in class or something, and they need to pick a class partner, and it was like, wait, we're both Netherlings? And it's like, yeah, they find each other. Yeah, they do. There we go. There we go. Okay, so like I can talk my shit now. So okay. So the reason I had Streamlabs disabled for the longest time, right? Because I didn't have Streamlabs on for like months and months and months. It was due to the fact that I get these like really wordy, like long ass, like I think it would be like these like little like $1 Streamlabs, right? And they would be these really long ones telling me that I was VTubing wrong. And that, like, telling me that I should be doing it differently, that, like, my sense of humor's off, that, like, I shouldn't be, like, saying, like, this. I should be saying more, like, Japanese things. I shouldn't say, like, stuff like this because it would be seen as disrespectful. I shouldn't make fun of whatever. I should do more of this stuff. I should do more of that, right? It was, like, super... And, like, it wasn't done in, like, a constructive way, you know? Like, it wasn't a thing. It was literally just change your personality, essentially, right? And it was, like, the longest time that like that was there for. And I remember I was like going through and I was always like, it's fine if that's a thing, but then like it was also like a thing where I think it was like, it wasn't anything like, don't get me wrong. Now I have had people like send suggestions and ideas and their thoughts through my Streamlabs, and I'm totally fine with that, right? I'm totally fine with that. And, you know, when they say, hey, I like this stuff, Zanny, I don't really like this stuff as much, you know, I appreciate that. I actually really do take that to heart when people send me like little things like, hey, I don't really appreciate this thing, but, you know, I really like you for this thing. I so appreciate that. That's like, you know, because, you know, I want to make it feel like people can voice like their opinion. But like some of the stuff was like really weird and kind of like unusual. Like you should use more casual Japanese in your streams like the other VTubers do. And I'm like, well, that's cool. Gomena, go fuck yourself, you know? Like, use more casual Japanese. Like, what am I meant to say? They're like, oh, yeah, try and, like, stop saying as much harsh language and, like, try being a bit less, you know, crude. And I'm like, huh? That says a lot of what kind of YouTuber fan they are, actually. Like, for real, right? But, like, go Mena, go fuck yourself. I'm stealing that. Like, so they were like, yeah, no. So they were very much on that. And like I remember it wasn't like just like 1 or 2 or 3. I remember it was like separate occasions. There would be like there would be like these long ass wordy ass motherfucking paragraphs. Like it was like at least 6 or 7 times, maybe 8, right? Of these long things being like you're doing this wrong, you shouldn't do this wrong, you should be more quiet when this happens, you should do. And like it felt like the kind of stuff it felt like the kind of advice that I was like getting from like the bad advice I was getting early on from like FSP, where they were like, and I was like, oh no, this is fucking weird. And I was like, this is kind of weird, champ, because I was like leaving it on, and like it was like, okay, whatever. Like, hey, you know, maybe this would be a thing. Maybe this could be like, maybe I should just leave this enough alone. You know, they're entitled to their opinion. And then suddenly I was like, this feels like really bad advice, and it feels like I'm just being told to be someone like, hey, go be like another streamer, go be someone else. And I'm like, well, I don't really wanna I don't really wanna, like... What if it was the old staff and decided, you know what, I can actually fucking roast this as well. There was one... There was one dude that decided he didn't like his fucking job at FSP because he thought we were going to be girls. And we were guys. And he got so disenfranchised at it. I can say that shit. I can say that shit. The one of, like, I can say that. He thought it was going to be a girl VTuber team. And it was blokes. And he was like, I don't think I want to work here anymore. And he just fucking went. It's such a imagine like getting a manager and it's like, yeah, I only wanted to work with VTubers so I could work with like the girls. I could get them alone. That's so creepy though. Honestly, man's hairline was so shady. It was fucking taking steps back from his face. Like, my days. That was the one that was saying I should emulate other VTubers as well. Like, I was like, man, that's fucking wild. But yeah, no. And Britt, thank you for the so fun. You made me choke on my coffee with that one, right? So I was, anyway, I was getting these like long ass things about like what I should do differently, what I should be better, I should do this, I should do that, right? I should hold myself to a higher standard. And I'm like, what the fuck is this higher standard of which you speak, right? Like, bitch, what do you mean? What do you mean higher standard? What is this higher standard you speak of? Like, you know? And all that stuff. And anyway, I was like, don't get me wrong. Again, totally fine with normal, valid, you know, basic, competent, like, you know, criticism. Weird champ be someone else? But anyway, I ended up getting like kind of annoyed about it. So I just turned it off because I was like, okay, this ain't a place for like that kind of stuff, you know? And like, you know, it was, and then because it started off being constructive and then it turned into weird, like, I hate you, you should do this. And I'm like, cool. Like, try and emulate other men in this industry. And I'm like, but what if I was a dangerous little whore on my own? What if I was a fun little dangerous whore? And I was like, tee-hee, you know? So yeah, no. Now I'm just like, whatever. And Azula, thank you for the super. Man was closer to clean shaven than anyone else. My days. My days. But yeah, no, that was like about a year ago, I want to say, like about a year ago. And then suddenly I like something in my brain fucking clicked and suddenly I became all of this, you know? What if I was a fun little dangerous whore all on my own? Will have to be a quote in my yearbook. Yeah. You got it's worth being fun, okay? Listen, I'm here to corrupt the youth, all right? So male Tancer is unhinged as most of the time. Or as unhinged as you most of the time. What is that mindset? I don't know. Maybe I should be like a blushing bride, you know? That'll be cute. Danny, how did you find out that was the reason you left? It was so specific. Oh, well, it was a conversation because like pretty much, right? I got the thing here. Okay. Britt, give me like just a second so I can say this one. So man's used to, I can't go into like super duper specifics because there's some other thing, but he used to be like a mod for like a girl VTuber, and man stepped into like FSP thinking it was gonna be like the JP side with like mostly female talents, and then it was just a bunch of blokes. And oh, God. That's weird. Imagine it. It's like I'm going to this job to get me some young girls and met with like a fucking 6'5" incubus. This spicy coffee tastes real good, right? Oh, brother. My days. I'm Brit, resident sleep avoider. Thank you for the soup. I'll never get spending time, energy, or money on someone you don't like. If you don't like someone, go watch someone else. There's not a shortage of VTubers / streamers out there. Exactly. Exactly. Although I think that might just be like a level of like, I don't know. I feel like there's like a level of like, it sounds weird, but it feels like there's like a level of love there as well simultaneously, you know? Like, I feel like there's so much variety. I feel like it's almost like there's an aspect of that person that they like, and they want more of that particular aspect, but like, they don't want to have that conversation with themselves that like maybe that aspect is just a minor part of them as opposed to like the whole package, you know? It would be like if I did like a ton of music, right? Or like no, okay, so like y'all know that I don't do a ton of music, right? I put out something every once in a while when I feel like it's the right time for it. And like, you know, don't do that. But personally, I prefer to focus on like streaming and being around you guys as much as I can. And, you know, I think that like the amount of streams that I've done is kind of a good reflection of that, where like to me, spending time with you always comes before like making music stuff or doing any of those things, right? But if it was like, you know, if it was in another situation, or no, and you guys can kind of expect that like you won't get a ton of music drops. You might get something occasionally, but you're going to get a lot of really high polished, high quality ASMR. You're going to get like a lot of streams that you're going to get regularly. You're going to have me accompanying you throughout your workday, beginning to end. And you're going to have me like, you know, trying to be, you know, I'm a pretty funny little guy, I think. So you're going to have a lot of that stuff, right? But let's say there was someone who was hyper focused on the music. That was all they wanted from this. This was like their 11 out of 10. They liked everything else, or like were okay about everything else, but they loved the music side. And they like wanted it so bad on this one particular person. I think that's what leads to it. When like something that's not a core part of someone's identity is trying to be like accentuated by someone who maybe is like not getting that that's maybe not a core part of who they are, then like, you know, that's it. You know, I think that's kind of like the recipe for that, right? And like, you know, I'd say that's like what leads from like A to B in that particular scenario. However, that's not to say that that's like an excuse for people to be like disrespectful or anything like that. But I can see how if someone becomes committed to an idea of like, oh, I thought you were going to be like this, and now you're like that, you know, it's a thing. And hey, I was recently shown your music and I was so in love with how you sing. I love whatever content you put out, whether it's ASMR or music or blueprints. Oh, wait, thank you. Just 8 hours of blueprints. Wait, thank you. That's really cute. No, thank you. I am working on music stuff right now. I am. I know that it's not like the backbone of my like content or really like my current like library of interests. However, I will say that I am working on it actively. I do have like active projects in the works at this time. I love your voice, but yes, I love your voice, but I'm gonna appreciate you do something unless you're from together. So fun. It was the thing you thought it was. There you go. It was the thing you were inhaling copium for. You are right. Oh, we'll grab this and put it down at the rotunda. I like this. This feels like a little, like, food market almost. You know, it's cute. Maybe we could get like a little like top to this, you know? Throwing your pape at the wall when it comes. I mean, I did like the Japanese bit. I did like one of the Japanese bits in connecting as well, I think. But like, I don't think you'd be able to tell it was me. There we go. There we go. That's cute. That's really cute. I like that. No, I think my main thing is I'm just always going to focus on doing what my Netherlings want me to do. Because you guys are kind of the most important thing in the mix in regards to this. So, you know, I want to just prioritize what you guys want over anything, you know? Even if I have to bludgeon FSP management sometimes. But you know, that's why you got me. I like the idea that opposed to being any one type of thing, I just want you guys to know that, like, I'm going to be the VTuber that's always willing to fight for you guys, you know? Even if it's just like a management thing. Well, even if it, well, especially with the management side of things, I just want you guys to know that I'm just always going to be the one, like, ready to fight for his Netherlings, you know? It's not right otherwise. And Diana, thank you very much for the gifted membership, darling. Cheers to you. Thank you. No, I think it need. I still have the attitude where I remember how much. And for those of you who were like, who've been here a little bit, you know, I think some of you might remember the early days, the bad old days, where things were a lot rougher around the edges, you know. The fetus days, yeah. The fetus day, damn. We need to like cast fetus deletus on like old Zanny. We need to, I need to cast fetus deletus. You have only nice things to say. You better only have nice things to say about fetus Zanny. Fetus deletus, all right? Hey, Mr. Jan H, thank you very much for the mwah, mwah, right back at you. He's so cute and polite. He was petrified of offending people. He was so scared of offending people, right? Because like because he'd already been told that he shouldn't say aka chaka. And like it might offend people and be seen as disrespectful to the culture. And now everyone and their fucking mom on other channels says fucking akachaka. And I'm like, great, yeah, sure. Yeah, be afraid of that. Yeah, I'll slap the shit out of everyone now. Like, he was doing his best. And hey, Senshi Angel, thank you very much for the stumper. Sending this because one, I can, based. Two, to say, I've been here a short time, but you're an adorable little guy and I'm absolutely here for it. Head pats. Mwah. And also careful, I bite. Yeah, I'm an adorable little guy. What are you gonna do about it? I love nerd shit. I got nudged. I started reading like the high fantasy slash JRPG TTRPG JTTRPG kind of. I don't know. I always feel like JRPG is such a weird fucking term because like I know there are some people that say you shouldn't say it because it's just a fucking RPG, but then at the same time I suppose there's also a certain like style that's like inherent in like that particular like make of RPG that isn't necessarily like shared in like I want to say like, you know, like WRPGs, like Western RPGs, you know, like 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽, that's it, right? Because like it feels like there's definitely like a style there. It's a stylistic difference, and I'm not sure what we can really refer to the stylistic difference necessarily as, in terms that are both like precise and also like, you know, but like are also like precise but also like brief as well. I want to say almost like I don't want to say again because it feels reductive to say like anime TTRPG because that's weird, you know. See, yeah, exactly. They're not ideal labels, but we've got exactly. And Brit, thank you for the super. I think Netherlings will agree with me when we say all we want is you to have fun and always be happy and healthy. Well, fuck yeah. Well, I fucking love my Netherlings. I gotta be happy and healthy to take care of my Netherlings. So therefore, it's what I've always got to be, right? That's like the rules. I have to always be happy. I have to always be healthy to take care of my Netherlings. So I gotta look after myself to take care of my Netherlings specifically. There is no other reason to look after myself apart from to take care of more Netherlings. That's it. See, there are tropes to specific RPGs from Japan. Right, exactly. Right? But then it becomes like, oh, Japanese produced TTRPGs, but then that turns around and you wouldn't go like British produced TTRPG when you're talking about like, you know, like, oh, who made, or like, and then you've got to say that like Brit games. Anyway, my point being, right? My point being, I will say, I don't see anyone calling to say Ryotama's a JRPG. Exactly, right? You see my conundrum here, where I'm like, the term feels so like weirdly imprecise. There are different flavors of RPG, but like no one properly classifies the subgenres. But at the same time, we can't turn around and say that there aren't like wild differences, like tonally, thematically, between like say, I don't know, let's say like Persona, right? And like Dragon Age. They're both very, very different, totally different settings. But even then, if we take the setting out of it and then try and make something with a similar setting, like Persona, no, not Persona, let's say Dragon Age versus like Dragon Quest, right? Those are hugely different in terms. And I would say like there's definitely like almost, there's like a I'd say some of the difference is like down to like, you know, the production and like the culture surrounding like video games as well. And it's really interesting in my mind. Anyway, my point being, I got into 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽, right? Which labels itself a JTTRPG, right? Which is or a JRPG TTRPG, whatever the fuck, right? Takes inspiration from like Japanese isekai animes, right? Which is fucking cool. It's great. I love that, right? And now my bitch ass is going to buy all the expansions because I've read like 20 pages in and I'm like, oh no, I like this. Oh no, I might have to run this. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I haven't even figured out what dice system it uses yet, but I'm going to probably buy the gun-gowl stuff as well. Like, I might have to. They have mech suits. They have high fantasy mech suits, which are relics of a bygone age. What am I meant to do with that? Right? Okay, thank you for the super.
Hello, Zanny.
How's my dainty little man? I'm on crunch mode at work and very eepy, but your comfy streams make the trek more enjoyable. Hell yes. Hell yes. Hell yes. Don't worry, get comfy cozy. Get comfy cozy. I got you. I got you. Oh. Ooh. And of course. Ooh. And of course, thank you for the super. Clockwork Medic, thank you for the super. I would argue using JRPG based on where the style originated makes sense, as that it's a term commonly known we may as well. Since the same way a roguelike is now a genre. That is true. That is true. It's really interesting. Because, like, it's really interesting because, like, it's when people conflate. I think it's when it becomes an inaccuracy when people conflate style with, like, label, if that makes sense. When, like, the label isn't necessarily reflective of, when the label used is not necessarily reflective of the style and is instead used as an umbrella term, I would say it loses its... I'm sounding like I'm a fucking HR department right now. My point being, right, this motherfucker got, like, anime shit and mech suits. I want it. This motherfucker got anime shit, got mech suits, it got magic, it's got little wizard boys, all right? Those are cute as fuck. It's got witch girls, right? I ain't even gonna lie. I love, like, okay. I don't know why, but I get such cuteness aggression towards, like, little wizard boys with, like, the big floppy hats. I don't know why, but those specifically, like Merryweather's old outfit, I'm like, you must be my son. I must adopt you and take care of you and make sure nothing bad ever happens to you and make sure that, like, you live a good, happy life forever. Like, little wizard boys were, like, oversized, like, the little oversized, like, swords. Not swords, like canes. Canes, wands, the staffs, there we go. And, like, the big floppy hats. I don't know, I find that shit adorable. I'm like, yes. Yes, I must take care of you. It activates, like, my paternal instinct. Okay, but what if cute witches and cute wizard twinks controlling magic mechs? Okay. They don't control the magic mechs. The grizzled guild fighters that smell of whiskey and cigarettes control the magic mech suits. Okay? Like, the older men control the magic mech suits, okay? The little wizard boys are there to cast healing spells on the back line. Okay? The twinks are not allowed to have any offensive capabilities in this anime. Hey, Rina! Zanny, big love. Hey, big love to you too. Mwah. Get one of those. Mwah. No, they're not allowed any offensive capability. They can only heal and at best debuff. That's the rule. They must be disempowered at every opportunity. Suddenly I'm interested in a TTRPG, right? We joke, but there genuinely is an anime that matches that description. 3 magical girls who can summon magic mechs. See? It's fucking vibes. Speaking of witches, can I recommend a manga series I've been into recently? Sure. Hell yeah. So a military pipeline from twink to daddy. Sure. You know, we'll call that the military industrial complex. You either die a twink or live long enough to see yourself become a daddy. That's what I'm getting from this. I strangely like this as, like, a house design. Oh. The Witch Hat Atelier, or Atelier the Witch. I've heard of that. It's such a good magic system that has a lot of pro-LGBTQ messaging. Oh, cute. Okay, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's cute. Oh, sometimes I zone out. Never. Sometimes I zone out. Never. I'm playing a game only to zone back in at the workiest words. Yes, you caught me. Yeah, no, I did unhinged behavior. Zander Netherbrand. Don't know what you're talking about. I am calm, not unhinged. well-balanced individual. Definitely well-balanced individual. I am not British. Everyone knows that British VTubers are the most hinged individuals. That is a fact. That is unequivocally a fact. You can see it. There has never been an unhinged British VTuber before, ever. They don't know I'm actually from Texas, right? Nah, I'm Australian. I'm sorry, I'm Australian. The accent's fake. This is my actual voice. I'm Zander Australian brand. The whole Australia isn't real thing. Is just it's a bit. I'm actually from Australia myself. First it was the children yearn for the mines. Now it's the 𝔂𝓸𝓼𝓽 pipeline is the true military-industrial complex. I mean, like, think about it. You know? Like, think about it. You're vibing, doing your thing, right? Being a little 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻, and you survive long enough in the military-industrial complex that is going to be this fantasy anime world. And before you know it, you know, you're a grizzled daddy piloting a mech suit. You get what I'm saying? I get why my mother had me tested now. I get it. I fucking get it. I fucking get it. I understand why. It's okay. After 128 years, that's crazy, right? You guys don't understand. The 𝔂𝓸𝓼𝓽 pipeline is the true background of the military-industrial complex. You don't understand. They're trying to steal the innocent twinks and get them to join the military so that they become healer spellcasters. I need that on a shirt, right? I need that on the shirt. I would sell 5 copies because everyone would be like, this is such a weird shit, Zanny. Why is Zanny saying weird shit again? I'm so confused. Me too. Me too. Me too. This is just Zanny behavior. It's become... Listen. People resonate with it, okay? It gets the people going. It gets the people going. It's provocative. I think that's the line. It's provocative. It gets the people going. What movie was that? It's the one with Matthew McConaughey, I think. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Matthew McConaughey. This is quite tame for him. We'll try and, like, step it up then. I've been disappointing people. Blades of Glory, that's it. That's it. Nobody knows what it means. It's provocative. It gets the people going. Okay, that's cute as heck, though. Oh, what did I do? Right there. Right there. Uh-huh. Oh, it connected in, like, the wrong place, that's why. I don't know, we'll just shove this down the side of this house. And then... grab that. There we go. Can we move the tree just a... Actually, no, I think the tree actually sits perfectly right there. Wait, no, that's even better. Just there. Perfect. Will Ferrell. There we go. Will Ferrell. That's it. Two very different answers. It's cute. It's like a little church. It's like that lovely little... It's a cute little church. I'm stealing their bread. Over to here. There we go. You can move the trees? Yes, you can. You can move the trees. You can move everything. Everything you see can be moved and adjusted and changed. It's great. Do we want a hill? Do we want a mountain? Hey, let's make a mountain over here. Oh, look. We got a mountain. A tiny mountain. No mountain. A mountain. A big one. A small one. Nowhere. Everywhere. Everything everywhere all at once. Boom. Wait, you can put objects in the pond? You can make use of that. Damn straight. Damn straight. Hey, we could go here. Grab this little bit of land here. Thicken out the edge of the pond a little bit. Make it a little bit of a rise. Here, this will be cute. Or we just grab the whole thing. Make it a giant fucking dorime. Why not make the whole village on a hill? That could be cute. Or have nothing at all. Teehee. Oh, you want us to add like a fun hill? Oh. Oh, where would he put it? Like here would be good, maybe. We've got like a bit of land left in the corner. Yeah, sure. Let's grab this corner here and see what happens. And now what we'll do is we'll clear the trees off. There we go. Maybe we'll like thicken out this bit of the ground a little bit as well. Maybe we'll even plateau the side a little bit. And of course, the entire thing responds to being placed on a hill. New items spawn. These houses adjust their shape. need to space them out a little bit more since they're on a hill now, but I don't think we built an entrance to that one, so that's perfect. But now we can put them on the little hilly bits of the plateau. And that looks cute. If anything, it can be like a little bit more... like placed over here. And we can add, now with this tool, the little brush stroke, we could even widen the path slightly on this side. And change which side these steps are on. Like this. Put the door here. There we go. And then we just nudge this window. And we now get the texture brush. We can even widen it out so the road's a little bit more well-traveled. So we just texture brush it out. This game makes me feel like I'm doing art. I'm not an artist, but this game makes me feel like I'm doing art, you know? Add some steps. There. You can make steps through the rocks. The revelation of like, you can do this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can turn like any rock face into steps. Hey, you're an artist after that art commission stream. True, 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 true. So yeah, no, we can place like little houses along the ridge here. What we'll do is we'll even buff this out a little bit more. So then the hill has a more natural plateau. We can even put like another little house there, so it feels kind of staggered, you know? Because this is like a really natural hill, it like sweeps in really nicely. So we can kind of just grab a little road here. And have it so that someone kind of lives here, you know? So we grab one of these extra little houses. And we'll just put a nice pretty little tower at the top. Just here. There we go. And what we'll do is if anyone wants to get a little look at this. There we go. A little bit more. There we go. All right, watch this. I like that you can get to move the position of the sun and even like where it goes on the compass. We could even nudge the sun a tiny bit just to here so that the dawn is just there. Maybe a little to the left. Just there. There we go. This will be perfect. All right, watch this. Here we go. Here we go. We've nudged it just a tiny bit. Oh, look at the way it catches the pond. Okay. There's the sun. Catches right next to the tower. There we go. There we go. And let's see how that looks in relation to the moon as well. There we go. Nice. Perfect. All right, nice. In case you can't tell, I kind of love this. This game is great. There we go. We're just getting to the edge of the map now, so what we can do is just be really cozy with it. Look at that. Oh wait, no, a little bit more to the back. Nice. How much rent to live here? 3 head pats and chat's frozen. Oh, let me fix that. Over to here. There we go. Yes, it is 3 head pats to live here and a singular thing of beans. I require 3 silly head. I require 3 head pats, and you have to listen to me ramble about TTRPGs, and you have to provide me 1 can of cantellini beans. Or kidney beans. Those are the rules. Those are the rules. Give me all the beans. Oh, goodness. Okay, easy, right? Easy beans. Can they be something better than beans? If you want. If I only have refried beans, that's fine. Kidney beans are really protein dense, though, so I like kidney beans. Can I give spam instead? No, beans. I require beans. I don't know. Go get someone to give you beans. Cannellini is so yummy. Yeah. Oh, this is such a lovely town, though. Look at it. It's so pretty. I'm thinking we I offer bread as a deposit. Perfect. Whole grain or whole wheat? British diet requires beans. I don't want baked beans. I actually, okay. The accent might trick you, but I actually can't stand baked beans. I hate them. I can't eat them. They're one of the few foods that I really dislike eating. I think they're kind of gross. There we go. Do you accept oranges? Most certainly. I'll take oranges as more than happy. I'm more than willing to accept orange pay. It's like Apple Pay, except I run it. And you just give me oranges. Yeah, it's like Apple Pay, but I run it and you give me oranges. That's the rule. Do I accept strawberries? Certainly. Goodness, I'm going to do a... Actually, you guys have got me hungry now. I'm going to go on a grocery run. I'm out of fruit, so I need to go pick up some. I need fruit and I need veggies as well. Strawberries and oranges. Do I take cloudberries? I've never tried them before, but I'm more than happy to give them a try. Vegemite. Oh, Vegemite. Vegemite's nice. I like Vegemite. And A, Lucids, thank you again for the super. I have to leave for a doctor's appointment, but I hope you have a fun stream. Thank you for creating such a cozy place. I'll be back to reverse stalk you soon. Perfect. Perfect. Good luck at the doctor's appointment. Okay, hope it goes well. And of course, remember to treat yourself afterwards. Okay, that's a rule. If you go to a doctor's appointment, it's a rule that you have to treat yourself afterwards. It's like in the law. I couldn't point out where, but you should trust me. I'm a demon lawyer, and you know what they say: possession is 9/10 of the of the law. Get it? But possession is 9/10 of the law. Because demons possess. I thought I was funny. Emperor, thank you very much for the super. I need someone to draw art of Netherlings just lining up to offer Zanny different types of fruit. Artists, I beg. I beg. Okay, but Netherling artists always like the hecking most adorable, honestly. Netherling artists always do the most adorable stuff. Like, I've seen so much adorable art from, like, Netherling artists. And, like, oomphs as well. Speaking as a lawyer, you were funny. Perfect, perfect. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Just remember, aren't you the lawyer that drafted the suit against Nayu for sitting on my lap? Isn't wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm remembering something from a while ago. Didn't you draft the lawsuit against Nayu for sitting on my lap? Yes. I knew it. And Luce, thank you for the super. Okay, because you said so, I'll treat myself afterwards. Wonderful. Thank you. Mwah. Good luck out there. Yes, 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 yes. A what? That was ages ago. So pretty much when I was in Japan last, Nayu Nayu and I are really sweet together. And Nayu decided to sit on my lap. Nayu was like decided that for the entire time we were in Japan, my lap was a perfectly valid seat. Like multiple times, Nayu would just like see that there was nowhere to sit, so my lap became like totally valid. I was sat on it, like it would literally be like we were waiting in the lobby. I was sat on a chair. There were no chairs available. People like sat on the floor in their arms. It was like floor, no, Zander's lap, Zander lap, and like for the entire time, the 2 weeks we were in Japan together, everywhere was just like if there was no seats available, or even if there were seats available, my lap was like just there, free for the taking. So when I got back from Japan and the Netherlings found out that Nayu had been using my lap freely, they drafted a lawsuit on Twitter and said that he'd been trespassing on Netherlings exclusive property. and that was it, infringing on Netherling lap rights, and that restitution needed to be paid or they were willing to take this to court. He still never did pay restitution for using the lap rights. I have heard of the Nebbies bullying him about it, though. Do we have to pay 2 to be seated on your lap? No, no, it's property of the Netherlings. Valid lawsuit, TBH. Would very much hold up in a court of law. I'd sit on your lap for free. I mean, what? I literally... Do I not have a Netherling here right now? Am I not literally holding a Netherling right now on my lap as we play this? Is that not the vibe? When in doubt, Uno reverse. Exactly. When in doubt, Uno reverse. I like this. I'm thinking we, like, build more houses on this hill. I think putting, like, a little door here would be cute, but, like, make it a big door. Like that. Oh, I like the little, like... Oh. Let's put a little window, a square window here. That's cute, because then it shows there's like a basement to the house. So, you know, they go in here. That'd be so cute. They go in, they go down to the basement, and there's still like a view out into the forest. Okay, guys, I'm going to get a little romantical with everyone. Okay? Don't let people know I'm a big softie, but, since there's a little hideaway here. I'll get rid of a few trees. Perfect. Grab the water tool. And then if we grab the pathway, I'm gonna do a thing. Well, Monik, thank you for the super. By the way, I dreamed of sending a super when I dozed off earlier. I had just drank a whole gallon of milk in the dream and was gonna tell you about it, so... Congratulations on drinking a whole gallon of milk, I guess. Nice work. We love the gallon of milk drank. 11 out of 10 gallon of milk drinking. You know, I'm not a huge fan of like milk. But at the same time, like, I feel like drinking a gallon of milk must be really hard. There we go. And what we'll do... That's cute. There's like a little back door to the place with like a little staircase that goes down just to a little pond. And what we can do is we can throw... We'll grab this light and spin it around. Like that. Adorable, right? You shouldn't be downing a gallon of anything. True. I feel like a gallon's a lot. And then... That's good. There we go. So they can head down from the house. And we'll stick one little light in the middle here. And put that there. Cute. Cute. Ducks. Love some ducks. And now... we'll put like another little building. I'm really enjoying building on hills. I might actually have to focus on like doing an entire hill village soon. This feels like a really cute way to like create. If we draw a bit more here, I'm gonna go take a break. Enjoy stream, love ya. Ah, like thank you, Ray. And of course, go relax and enjoy. Thank you very much, darling. Oh, cozy as heck. Right there. I like that. That feels like a really natural, like, incline. And if we grab that there, that's like a natural bit of the path. And what we could even do is if we wanted to like give a little bit more structure, we can throw in that. So it's kind of like the steps are a bit messy, but it feels like it gives the village history, you know? Like maybe an older, bigger landmark was here. In fact, what we could do is we could even lay the odd bit of rubble around here, right? And then do this. We'll change the brick color as well to make it a bit more decrepit. Yeah, that'll work. So what we'll do is we'll change all of the colors to start off with. It's so cute. I love the little like touch that we can add to this, you know? There we go. It's kind of giving Farewell North vibes. You're so right. There we go. And now... can do the little cut again on this. There we go. Cute. Oh, that's nice. That feels really like there was something here that, like, just isn't anymore. I don't know, this feels kind of historically significant now, you know? I like that. Even leaving that wall there intact, that feels really nice. And then there's this whole new little house which has just sort of come in and just sort of been built over the ruins almost. Ooh. Oh, we can even like... Now, let's take it back too. But I do like the idea of like... Let's take this and show that there have been people who have walked around in here. And just make some really thin little paths. That's cute, actually. I like the... Keeping a little arch there is actually good. Shows there might have been something there. Yeah, that works. Perfect. I like this lore. I don't know. I like looking at places and just imagining the story behind it, you know? The idea that there's like more necessarily to it than just a silly little house that we've built. Like there's actually a little history there in this strange little town we've made up. And actually, since that's a fruit stall, we're missing a fruit stall over on the rotunda. We didn't have one of those. There you go, sheepy. Yeah, that'll be cute. And then what if we put the door actually to this side? Took this away and then focused on putting in some windows like this. We can hide that they're two separate windows by doing that and just sitting them next to each other. know what? Let's just add the little 1, 1 window. 1, 1. Yeah, that's cute. And we can add a banner to the middle. I like it. You know what, I'll keep that there anyway. I really enjoy these like sleepy feeling villages, you know? I mean, look at that. I mean, look at that, look at that. The fact that all this occurs so naturally in the game is so nice. It just like, it's lovely to just play around with, you know? Lovely, right? It's so cozy. Ooh, nice place to live. It's beautiful. Ooh, there I go, putting down my coffee. It's really satisfying to look at and hear as stuff gets built, right? Oh, you know what? Let's do this as well. Let's put window. Window. This should be so satisfying aesthetically. Window. 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 That pleases me. This pleases me greatly. Oh, and let's add another round of banners. With, of course, a little flag at the top. Oh, we'll just drag this one. Come with me. Oh. Maybe we even... Oh, that might be nice, actually. Then we can just set the little flag here. And of course we have to put in a little door so people can get in and out. No, I think I preferred it as like having a bit more roof to it, you know? I think I liked it. It had a bit more of like a Camelot vibe, you know? What we will do is we'll grab this flag though. And sit it there. Yeah, I like that more. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. I like that. That feels really nice. The little basket of pillows. Yeah. Oh, this feels so nice. I do agree about the roof, true. Oh, and look at the view from up here as well, with all the little smokestacks. It's autumn, it's starting to get a little bit chilly. The villagers have started lighting their fires for, you know, the season. You can head down here. Just down into like the main street. There's the little... parapet in the center with all the flowers. You head down and take a right. You've got these little rows of apartments here. There's a little rotunda where people can sell their goods. Fish, bread. Head back out, back this way. Maybe someone lives down here. It's a cutely little pressed area. Maybe you head down this way. Maybe you decide you want to take, if you don't want to visit one of the houses there, maybe you could take a little trip to the pond. Go here. Take a little look at the ducks. Maybe take a little walk around the lake. Stop at the little lake church here. Keep following. Be a bit careful around this bit. Take a walk, head up these steps. Stop at your favourite bench for a bit. Watch the flowers in the pond. Head down. Take another little walk this way. Decide to head maybe to the edge of town. Through this little narrow area here. We need to build a road out of town, actually. Not that anyone wants to leave, but it's cute. Maybe you stroll back up. Stop by here. Or maybe you take a stroll down to one of these houses at the side. Go through, down this little flight of stairs here. End up at the next pond. I'm pretty sure that's a way you can change the camera to be like a walking view. Huh. I know there's a little camera here, but I think that just does regular, like, photos or screenshots. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's add another... Let's add the road out of town. If we're talking about a road out of town, it'll probably have to be here. Yeah, I think there would probably be it. It would probably be just off from the little rotunda. There we go. It's an interesting little road out of town because I get the feeling that it's not like heavily traversed, you know? But also shade the road a little bit here so it looks a little bit more organic. And we'll take this and make a smaller. Little route here, and then we grab the lamps. There we go. And I suppose that little walkthrough would be a little bit more well-trodden. There we go. The Griffin delivery method, SMH. Probably a trader's coming going, true. Ugh. Abelard, introduce me. It's so pretty. Yeah. Let's see how it looks at night as well. Let's see, the lights are coming on. It's that old man grumblings. Okay, so far so good. Oh, I really like how the streetlights catched right here. That's really nice. I might use a tiny eraser. The chimney smoke is lovely. Yeah, it is. I'm going to use a tiny eraser, right? But like the smallest I can get to add some scuff to the path. Just to make it a little more organic. Yeah, I like that. That's good. That's a nice little detail to add. Because you can see if it's a cart, then it's sat either side of the little roadway, and it's caused the middle not to get worn down as much. Is the sheep carrying Akito again? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. They're forever just hanging around. Sheep admiring the road. Bah. Wait, thank you, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Bah. Right back at you. Let's use the same here. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that works perfectly. It's a symbiotic relationship, I actually think it is. 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 is always winning. True. Oh, maybe we do need like a little tavern, don't we? We do. Where would be a good place for a tavern? There feels like a really naturally good spot for a tavern. Take that. Raise that up. Bring that down. Then what we'll do is we will... Actually, we'll undo that. Bring that up. Raise that up. Buff that out. Then... bring it forward, and we'll get a fresh one to do this. Oh, it's still the same color as the other place. Okay, we'll fix that real quick. We'll fix this. Better. Every nether village needs a nether tavern. True. Very true. Take that to a second story. Grab this. Now we're cooking with gas. All the way down to the bottom. And now what we do is we spin this around. That'll work. There, and then I wonder if we can squeeze a second building just underneath this first one. So if we go like this. Ooh. We'll take this just to here, and what we'll do is we'll thicken the road out so that we can get that. That's cute. Yeah, no, and next to the roadside as well. Yeah, that just feels like such a natural, like, entry point for a tavern. Lovely. Oh, like a little stable. That's perfect as well. Oh, good shout, good shout. I'll start off with just doing a couple of little doors in here. Oh, nice. Oh, you know what? We'll add some extra flowers as well here, because, you know, some extra flowers are always nice. Little sheepies riding nays. Little sheepies riding... Little sheepies riding the horses. Oh, I like the blacksmith's anvil out there as well. What we'll do is we'll see if we can rotate that. Insane levels of detail are being achieved. I love that you can sort of be as detailed in this game as you want to be. Like, there's no obligation for you to be insanely detailed. If you just want to sort of, like, make some houses and slap down some stuff, then you can. I just like how it empowers you to be insanely detailed if you desire to be as well. There we go. Nice. Oh no? Uh-oh. It okay? We back? Oh, YouTube stuttered. Oh, that was fine. Just a leave to pick up. It's being a little unstable today. Don't you worry. A little instability never hurt anyone. Isn't the Zomboid stream starting soon? In like an hour. I might push the Zomboid stream back a little bit so I can have 2 hours between streams. I might start it at 7 instead of 6. That way I can go to the gym. A little over an hour. LMAO fair. I think I made an oopsie. I wanted to go to the gym. Oopsie. I needed to like wait, what day of the week is it? It's Friday, right? Let me wait, what day of the week is it? I think it's Friday. Yeah, that's probably a good idea that I go to the gym. Zanny got a bit lost in the tiny Glade sauce, honestly. What can I say? It keeps happening where I keep going like, oh, I'm only going to stream for like a few hours, and then it turns into like 4 or 5, and I'm like, the problem is I just enjoy doing this a little too much. Groceries too. You wanted fruits. True. Gym and groceries. Oh, bloody hell. Grocery shopping and go to the gym. I can squeeze that in 2 hours. Grocery shopping and gym. I can squeeze that in 2 hours. I can squeeze that in. I've got like a new haircut. I can squeeze that in. I can be efficient. I can be efficient. I can do that. You got a list to do, right? I'm somehow squidging it in. You know, we'll give it like another couple of minutes and then we'll start our little wrap up then. We'll need to make those stables while we can. What I'll do is I will put the stables just here. A little bit further up on the road, I want to say. Actually, yeah, a little bit further up on the road, just here. And what we'll do is make that closed. Actually, there is actually a better way to do this. If we get the fences... There's actually a solid way to do this, where I've done this experiment before. We get a tiny house, do that, grab this, bring that up, bring this down, bring that up, rotate, bring that forward, to the side, that down, that there, here, there. It's not going to be a fancy stable, but, you know. Put that into the wall. And then what we do is we grab this, and ideally we drag this a little forward. And now we use the terrain path to thin that out just enough. And now we're able to drag up the back walls so that it syncs with the top of the building a little bit. There we go. Teehee. Oh, oh, the hay. Indeed. I think I had a hay bale around here somewhere. Where'd I put the hay bale? Was it in the rotunda? There was definitely a hay bale around here somewhere. You know, let's be cheeky. Let's do it like this. What we'll do is we'll find a little house that already needs a door. And we'll make a hay bale spawn. There we go. Oh, first time. Perfect. What are the chances? Clearly it wants us to have a few hay bales here. There we go. Perfect. Oh, this is lovely. Absolutely lovely. All right. Let's take one last look at our prize village, shall we? I can't believe we built all this on stream in like a few hours. This is so cute. Oh, goodness. Now, right? It feels like the kind of place where adventurers would come in, for sure. Whoa. It's so pretty. Mm-hmm. All right. With that, take your screenshots should you desire to have them. And here we go. All right. To the sleepy little Zatsu corner we go, shall we? Here. Ah. All right. I love that the music pop came in just as I left as well. That was great. The do-do-do-do as we go back to the little room. Well, with that, thank you everyone for coming out and joining me for some Tiny Glade. Of course, you guys know this is one of my favorite games. I love getting to play it for all of you. And heck, I had a wonderful time. So thank you all. This was absolutely phenomenal. Like, absolutely wonderful. And as always, if you're new here, maybe consider dropping a little subscribe to the channel. It really does help out. And if you like today's stream, maybe drop a little like as well. I really do appreciate it. And of course, it goes a long way into helping us kidnap more Netherlings and drag them into the club. So thank you all. Of course, I am going to go set my Zomboid stream back by an hour, so I'll be back in 2 hours, where I will be playing some Project Zomboid after I get back from the gym, and we'll be having a little bit of fun over there. We'll be seeing how long I can survive, and honestly, just having another chill little time. It's one of the games I really excel at and love getting to play for you all, so I hope to see you there. And of course, if you enjoyed today's stream, heck, I'm glad. So with that, thank you all very, very much. And I will be back again sometime soon for certain with hopefully some more Tiny Glade. You guys know I adore playing Tiny Glade. I will definitely make sure to squeeze it into the schedule next week, so do keep an eye out for it. We will keep doing Tiny Glade until I collapse. Tiny Glade is something that I adore. We will do it forever. It will be on the next week's schedule. I cannot forget this game. We'll do something in like the winter biome or the flowers again. Heck, I love doing these. So until the next, I've been Zander Netherbrand. You have been my dear sweet Netherlings. And I will see you all far sooner than you think. Actually, in just a couple hours. So with that, bye-bye for now. Sleep tight.